All righty. What is cracking, fellas? We got some playoff best ball drafts that we're hitting. Quick shout out in the chat. Could you guys let us know how our mic levels sound? Because we do have the Rodecaster and stuff in front of us, so we can adjust it if we're too loud, too quiet, etc. Appreciate you guys for that. We're gonna rip some playoff best ball drafts. We are in Buffalo, New York, so we can actually draft teams at the moment. And we're going to do some mittens, some gauntlets. However, this takes us. We'll just do as many drafts as we can here. So, Danny, if you want to hover over a mitten, maybe. Mic is low for me. Okay, yeah. I'll turn me up just a little bit then.
Yeah, how does my mic sound, by the way? I guess I wasn't really talking much in that first bit. You guys can let me know if the mic needs to go up, if it's good volume. Obviously, this is about the loudness I'll be, but as you guys know, I'm a little bit of a loose cannon when it comes to volume.
Yeah, whatever Danny's decibel level is, I usually turn mine down turn his down just like 2 right now. So
mid two we can do a gauntlet. What are you feeling?
Go by NFL. I just want to showcase all the things that they have here. Okay, so for those of you guys that are not aware, playoff best ball, of course, basically just best ball except for the NFL playoffs. And the obvious strategy element here is that you're trying to predict who makes the Super Bowl and also, fantasy production and that kind of stuff. Do you want to scroll over to the playoff best ball contest? Those are just the wild card main slates and stuff.
Shout out Mr. Samuel Stacks. I saw on the Discord he was mentioning Michael Wilson or Marv, who goes higher, and that's going to be a debate all offseason for sure.
Yeah, I mean, based on their play this year, it probably shouldn't be a debate. You want to scroll over to the playoff stuff? This is all wild card shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant. Sorry. Let's go to the
holy shit. It's a lot of contests here.
Hey, a lot of options.
Okay, yeah. So we got the Gauntlet, which is the $500K to first, the big one there. Summit, which is a 3-entry max $15 entry, and then we also have the Big Mitten, which is the $100 entry, and then the bigger mitten, which is the $250 entry. We'll see if we can fill maybe a big mitten while we're live on here. It'd be fun to do a $100 draft, but let's get it kicked off. Maybe just do a mitten 2, which is the $5 entry at the very end there. If anybody's new to Underdog or new to the playoff best ball format, this is probably where you want to get your sea legs, seeing is that it is the cheapest entry fee contest there. And if you guys are new to Underdog, of course, there's a link in the chat to join. And all we're going to do here is Danny's going to hover over enter. We're going to count it down from 5. We're all going to hit confirm. And then if you guys get in the draft with us, you get in the draft with us. We're going to do plenty of drafts here. We'll do some mittens to start, maybe then some gauntlets. And then if we can fill a big mitten, we'll try and do that. So Danny, if you want to counter down.
Yeah. Give you guys some time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are clicking confirm.
All right. It says waiting for 3 people. So it looks like Danny and I are both in this draft. And again, if you guys are new to playoff best ball, the overarching strategy here is that you have 10 roster spots, 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 flex, 2 wide receiver / tight ends. So what you're trying to do is fill out a roster where you can at least have 5 players live for the Super Bowl matchup. Now, you don't necessarily have to predict who wins the Super Bowl, more so just who gets there. And how you get there is the challenging part, because in each round, only 1 out of every 6 teams advance. In the mitten, I'm not sure if it's like 1 of 6, 1 of 5, 1 of 6, blah, blah, blah. But either way, I know it is 1 player advances each round. So drafting Seahawks or drafting Broncos, who are both on bye, becomes a hidden element of challenge, because technically, mathematically, they have the best chance of making the Super Bowl. But then also, you're not going to have them for round 1. So you have to draft the second quarterback if you take Bo Nix, or you have to, build around not having JSN or not having RJ Harvey or whoever in the first round.
What's your favorite pick? Your favorite pick this year? Because I think for me, 5 or 6, 7, I really like a lot, because to me, my favorite outcome in terms of what I think is going to happen for the Super Bowl has realistically been Jaguars versus Rams. So if I'm able in most rooms to be able to get one of the Adams or Kyron plus a guy like Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, like the quarterback 6 and ADP off the board. So I really like getting him in like the 4th round. That's been my go-to, at least since we got here. But let me ask you, what's your favorite pick out of the?
I like the pick 6 and 7 as well, because you can sometimes get the James Cook, Josh Allen, which is nice.
That's good too.
Josh Allen goes. I'm going to be looking at between Saquon, James Cook, Drake May, and some of these guys here.
Good options.
The challenging thing is that you can sometimes flip the board too. Like a lot more often, you're going to see people go off the board because you're trying to get unique texture and stuff. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I really like Patriots, Jags, Bills on the AFC side, Eagles, Rams, 49ers, and then a little bit of Seattle mixed in there. I'll go with an Eagles start here with Saquon Barkley and see how I can build it from there. Because again, you're trying to get AFC and NFC, and then you also have to keep in mind, okay, because I have Eagles, you probably don't want to take 49ers because they're going to play each other in the first round.
Yeah, so now I'm at a decision point here because obviously James Cook's a very strong option, but Josh Allen not on the board. If I'm going to take a James Cook, I would want Allen to be available here. I'm actually going to do what I just said. I will take Devontae Adams and I will pair him up with Travis Etienne. You could go with Kyron Williams as well. If you don't want to commit to the full Super Bowl stack yet, I think that's a perfectly fine option. Because I do like Blake Corum a lot as well. For me personally, I actually do like getting Etienne here, trying to get Trevor Lawrence later on. And then if I can get Blake Corum from the Rams side, I know that he's not a complete zero, which is nice because, even in, competitive game scripts, he's going to get somewhere between 12 to 15 touches. And as we know, he has some goal line equity. So Adams and Etienne has kind of been my go-to at this 6-7 area.
Yeah, so my actual plan was going to be to go with probably like a Drake May or an AJ Brown here. But I'm staring down the barrel of James Cook being available at the awesome 8th overall pick. So I'm going to take it just because it's challenging to get that combo of players. So Saquon Barkley, James Cook, I've kind of got the shell of a Eagles and Bills. Now I'm obviously not going to get Josh Allen, but hopefully Jalen Hurts does fall back to me with my next pick because that would be pretty important for me to be able to secure that quarterback. It would kind of suck if I don't get that because then I'm kind of just stuck with a one-off James Cook or a one-off Saquon Barkley, whatever I decide to pivot to at that point. But generally speaking, I think that's a pretty nice start so far. What do we got here? We got the chat going. You guys should keep Sammy around and let him co-manage a team with a new fan. You know what's hilarious is I don't want to spoil anything because maybe Mason wants to actually do this, but there was a funny scenario that Mason brought up that I think would make a lot of sense. And then Mason said someone calls somebody, I'm locked in the closet, mouth is duct taped.
Wait, what?
He said Dylan said, I know that hotel room. Yes, you do. In fact, know that hotel room.
Well, I mentioned the Corey. I'm like, I remember like one of the most recent times I was in Buffalo was the Broncos Bills wildcard game last year. And we ended up going to get wings like right before the game started and just vibes down here. It reminds me a lot of, where I'm from. I mentioned this to Corey. Amherst, Buffalo is almost like the Hamilton, Ontario of the States.
Yeah, and that just tells you how dog shit of a city Hamilton, Ontario is. No offense to people who live around here, but this is not exactly the greatest city in the world. But it is good for us to be able to do drafts at.
Are you building Patriots or no?
I have the Eagles and Bills so far.
I'm going to take a little bit of a one-off here simply because I just like the value, and I do think from a spike week potential, he can get me over the top. The next correlating pieces are Corum and Lawrence, who are at 29 and 30 ADP. So I'm going to try to see if they can make it back to me, and I'll take Henderson here.
This feels like a rare start that I have here. Saquon Barkley, James Cook, Jalen Hurts, and Devontae Smith. Unfortunately, I was hoping AJ was going to fall to me because I think I could have gotten AJ, and then you weren't going to be taking Jalen Hurts most likely. So I could have gotten Jalen Hurts with my next pick. But, Smith is fine. I mean, you feel pretty good about that. I guess Smith wasn't going to get punted all the way back to me most likely. So, the one guy I guess I'd be hoping for to come back to me here is Shakir because I do have the Buffalo stack. But the nice thing about Buffalo is that there is so many ancillary random pass catchers that could have a spike.
You could take a Tyrell Shavers and convince yourself he's the piece you need.
Yeah, not to mention, and this something that we kind of recommend doing if you guys are doing drafts like this is maybe you got your primary stacks figured out, maybe go down and just search the word Buffalo and kind of just get those players in the queue just because worst case scenario, then if you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, I don't know who to pick, you can at least have the proper team kind of correlated to your players there. And it looks like Shakir did go, unfortunately.
Oof,
I don't think he was going to fall all the way back to me, but if he did, that would have been really massive.
Yeah,
I just got to hope that Goddard doesn't go here because I think this guy probably will take Goddard because he does have AJ Brown already.
If I can somehow slam dunk Lawrence and Corum here, I'm feeling so good.
Yeah, these guys both don't have running backs, and this guy's building a who the fuck knows as well.
Oh, what the fuck?
He just took Lawrence unstacked. Okay.
Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm not doing that.
All right. Well, Goddard fell to me, so I'll take Goddard. We'll definitely feel good about
what
that.
What an absolute cuck.
I could feel the Super Bowl with my first 5 picks, which you got to feel good about with Hurts, Saquon, James Cook, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. Got to feel good about that.
I should have been able to, but Steve the dog is Steve the cuck.
Yeah. Corey loves little
Fuck.
spooning, Danny. No, we got 2 beds over there. I can't aim the camera because it's all the way over there, but there is a queen bed here and a queen bed there.
Where do you even lean if you're me?
You could go. Do you have a Patriot? You could go Hunter Henry, maybe. I guess you can't really build out anything.
Do anything.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pivot to like a Chargers or you could go. Yeah, you could pivot to a Bo Nix. Maybe you grab Bo Nix. But you have a lot of AFC exposure already. Oof.
Wow. Oh, I got auto Brian Thomas. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. If he's going to take Trevor Lawrence, I'm going to take every single stacking partner.
Yeah. Well, so what I would do for you is build out a Caleb Williams Chicago Bears stack, because I think that's going to be the most common or the most logical thing that you can do for sure.
Wow, that is brutal though.
Yeah. So I'm going to grab Kincaid here. I think that makes the most sense for my team.
Steve is the fucking worst.
Yeah, this is the challenge with playoff best ball is that sometimes you run pretty good and, people kind of stay in their own lanes and you're able to kind of grab your own stacks and whatnot. But there are many rooms where people just have no idea really what the format is.
He's got a red badge and he's taking to unstack Trevor Lawrence and then grabbing a quarterback in the next pick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like there's wild cards in these kind of situations where you just don't have really any idea what people are going to do. And it looks like Arthur is in the draft with us and he grabbed Luther Burden already. He's kind of all over the place himself with the 49ers and the Broncos. He's probably pissed about that Bo Nix pick. He probably wanted Nix to fall to him.
That. Some picks just like check you out and
some just irritate you. Yeah.
Oof.
I'm in a unique position here, Danny, because I have Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, James Cook, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Dalton Kincaid. There's nobody anywhere close to the vicinity of the immediate ADP that are on either of these teams. Like these teams are both pretty top heavy in the sense that like most of the good players go very high. So I could probably afford to take a one-off player here if I want to. The Chargers, I could go with McConkey potentially as a one-off player. I could go with Woody Marks, but I do already have 2 running backs. The Bills would be likely to play the Broncos in the second round. They would be unlikely to play the Patriots until round 3.
I got an answer, by the way. I know what I'm going to do.
I'm just going to grab a one-off McConkey just as an advance rate piece. There's not really much I can do here as far as players that are available. I'm probably just going to stick to my Eagles and Bills going forward because I would like to have like 8-9 players live for the Super Bowl because these are both teams, neither of which has a bye. But I feel like a one-off was warranted there.
Yeah.
You got to go Caleb Williams. Unfortunately, you don't really have a choice because you needed an NFC team to stack up. Nice thing is that the Rams and Bears probably wouldn't be likely to play each other. Like you'd probably
unless the 49ers win.
Yeah, but if the Eagles win, then you'd get Rams Eagles round 2, or Bears Eagles round 2, and then you would get Rams and Seahawks round 2.
Yeah, I mean, I could still backdoor this because like a Monungai kind of goes in the 50s as well, so I could get a Monungai and pivot. It's just I'm gonna have a 4 running back team. That's not fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a one-off player here, and I think Brandon Cooks makes the most sense. Maybe I'll go Joshua Palmer. Actually, go Joshua Palmer. I know I'm kind of reaching on him, but like I already have like such a strong correlated Bills and Eagles. I might as well just keep taking Bills and Eagles at this point.
This guy took Allen and May as well. I just took that in. Wild
man.
Bill.
Some people throw a wrench into your plans. It's easy to go into these drafts and just assume pivot to min cash is low key a good move sometimes. I mean, in a room like this, maybe, but honestly, I think my opinion, as far as your draft gets fucked, what do you do? I would rather just pivot to, okay, what happens if the Packers go on a run? What happens if the Chargers go on a run? What happens if one of these like lower end teams go on a run? I think it's probably better to do that as opposed to play for a min cash, especially in the mitten where it's a $5 entry. Like you might as well just swing for the fences that the Packers randomly rattle off 3 games.
On the bright side, 2 of these teams in our pool are dead. So that's good for me, you, and Arthur. And I mean, who knows if Cesal is watching right now? He's got a good team. But like 2 quarterbacks in a row is never going to be optimal, especially considering they can't play each other in round 2, I guess. So I guess if that's the AFC Championship, you're fine. But like, sure. And then this freaking Steve guy is just he has no plan.
Yeah, there's a lot of no plan drafters out there in these rooms. I'm trying to like quickly pull up the Bills utilizations stuff right now because I have no idea like route wise who's running the most routes on this team. I already have Kincaid, so I'll probably Cooks is a big play threat. Dotson's a big play threat. I already have Hurts.
Yeah,
I'll grab Cooks. Screw it.
Okay.
I'll grab Cooks. I don't think Keon Coleman's worth a draft pick right now, right?
No.
He's
no.
just not getting the routes. He's not getting the snaps. Like, there's no real reason for me to draft him.
I am going to go Monungai and DJ Moore. Honestly, Bears are going to be a go-to backdoor stack. I understand why people want to keep them cheap. Again, it's a young team, not a lot of playoff experience. You're playing an experienced team with the Packers, but like, I think the Packers are the worst team in the NFC field, personally. I think Chicago's going to be at home. And I do think a game against Philadelphia in Chicago, they beat them there this year. They have a physical run game. That's the weakness of the Philadelphia defense. Like, Chicago could very well be the team that goes on a run. So the fact that so many of these players are valued in the last round of these drafts as a 2 seed, like, you don't see this level of disrespect unless your name is the Tennessee Titans of 2021.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the Titans were one of the most disrespected 1 seeds of all time.
Like, straight up.
I mean, rightfully so. They lost in the first round that they played, but yeah, I feel pretty good about the team that I ended up with. Knowing that, like, I think it's optimal to have either 2, if you're gonna, like, as far as roster construction. Personally, I think it's optimal to only have 1 quarterback if you can make it worse. If you can make it work. If you don't spend capital on quarterback, then it's probably fine to go with 2. Or if you have a bye week quarterback like Nix or Darnold, then to go with 2 is fine. I love walking out of drafts with 2 running backs, especially when they're like this, Saquon Barkley and James Cook.
Yeah.
You just know that my running back slot and probably my flex are going to be occupied by those guys most weeks. And then you just kind of play the variance game of Devontae Smith, Goddard, Kincaid, McConkey, Palmer, Cooks, and Knox. And you're able to get plenty, because you have to start 2 wide receiver / tight ends, right?
Yeah.
And they could hit your flex as well. So you don't really want to occupy 4 roster spots on running backs, knowing you only can start maximum of 2.
So usually I agree with you. I am actually more of a 1-3-6 guy. Like, I like what Arthur's build is there. Unfortunately, I have to do the 1-4-5 simply because I could not field a Super Bowl if I didn't grab a Bears running back there, because unfortunately, my quarterback was Caleb Williams.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Like, if I got Trevor Lawrence and if this guy Steve the Dog didn't draft, and I quote, sure, you want to grab JSN and Nico, fine. Houston, Seattle, play for that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Then you also grab the other 1 seed in the conference with the 3rd pick. And then you grab Jawan Jennings with your 4th pick, who, I mean, realistically, if they were to win, are likely to play the fucking Seahawks in the 2nd round.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, again, some people don't think about this. Some people go into these drafts and they go, who are the best projections on the board? Who are the ways that I can advance my teams and stuff? So, yeah, like, again, that's why I still think this game is actually more so beatable than regular season-long best ball, is because even in season-long best ball, there's not really that much strategy. You take the best players, you're probably going to have a good team.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more, like,
nuanced
strategy to playoff best ball, to the point that there are lobbies where you'll get in with a bunch of people and they'll go, nobody knows what they're doing here. This might be easy to advance, and vice versa. It might be hard to advance because some people are so stupid that they just take the best projections on the board and they don't give a shit if they have 4 dead players going into round 2.
Yeah. A couple of things. Hey, I'll never complain about pivoting to the Loveland.
Yeah, for sure. Bills Jags highest over under for a wild card. Yeah, that's a good shout. Content schedule for the week, y'all. I mean, we're not going to be dropping like 5-6 videos a week anymore for the next like month or so, because we're going to be, ripping through tape of the prospects and getting the models updated and shit. But I will say the plan was to do like Dynasty risers, like postseason, like who's gone up in Dynasty value, the Luther Burdens of the world, those types of players. And then we'll also wanted to do a startup mock draft live later in the week. So those are the tentative plans. But again, for the next month and maybe a couple weeks or so, it's going to be probably like 2 to 3 videos a week max, just because we are trying to get well ahead for draft season, so that you guys have your prospects all graded and whatnot.
Spoiler, for those of you that are wondering and eager about our draft guide this year, I'll just say it right now. We are going to be starting our tape study in these next couple of weeks. We're going to start getting some film broken down, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously,
we'll announce it closer to the day why it's so much more special this year. But it is, I can promise you guys that if I were a listener of us, I would find this much more valuable than what we've been doing in the past. So you want to do another mitten?
Sure.
Keep the low price point here in case anybody wants to hop in.
I'm good with that. Dylan, I did see some rumblings about Texas probably throwing a bag at Cam Coleman.
Yeah, I did see that. And also Zachariah Branch declared for the draft as well just now.
I know he's
It's
going
all
to
the
be
way
your
to
pet.
the other end.
I know he's going to be your pet cat.
I mean, I'm sure I'm going to like how he moves in space and stuff, but I can't imagine prospect model wise, he didn't score very well. So I can't imagine me too high on him. Yeah, and you can count us down for 5 again if you guys want to get into the draft. Of course, just hit the enter button and then hit confirm when Danny hits confirm, and we will hop in here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click and confirm.
Oh,
it looks like we immediately.
It said we could not enter you into this type of draft. It just said as soon as I tried to hit confirm.
Well, I got in with I was the last person to join. Then I guess. You're living vicariously through Lad.
I'll draft this team with you then.
All right, bet. We'll run it. I mean, I haven't picked in the top 3 a single time yet. I've picked 4, 6, 6, and 5 in the 4 I've done.
Really? You haven't picked I picked a couple ones so far. I haven't actually picked 2. I don't think I picked 2 or 3 though.
Yeah, no, not fun. If Cardinal Tate gets the buzz, which he should, I mean, the guy, if he commits, he's going to be a top 5 to 10 NFL draft pick. If he gets that type of confirmation,
he'd be stupid not to, especially knowing next year he'll have to compete with Jeremiah for his own school as far as draft capital. I think.
Appreciate it, Samantha. Appreciate that.
I think he's going to declare. I wouldn't be too worried about it. He's still got like the deadline to declare for the draft is I believe January 15th, and then if you're in the national championship game, I think it's the 22nd. For those players. So
Dylan, trust, bro. I keep talking good about Hamilton, and Corey just like says you're completely biased. But
Hamilton is goated. I can't lie.
I don't know
what level.
We got more people agreeing with me now, Corey. We're gonna need Sammy Stacks' take on that, Nick's take on that, the Canadians' takes on that.
Frankly, I don't think Sammy has much to stand on because Ottawa might be the shittiest city on the planet. I have no idea where Nick lives in Alberta, but I think it's like rural. So I don't think he's been to too many cities around here. But will the 2026 prospects be added to the Flock website before all the film grades are done? Yes, Matthew. I'm going to get those done this week, and hopefully the devs are able to get the prospect model stuff in for the prospects like early mid January at some point. Okay, what do we want to do here?
Just because I saw Fletsky in the chat, should we try to make a New England team?
Sure. Yeah, I'm down for that.
New England Rams, maybe?
Yeah, I'd be down for New England Rams. We could do get weird even and do New England Eagles or New England 49ers. I'd be down for either of those.
Okay. I was just saying Rams because the Barkley and McCaffrey both went, whereas like at least Adams and Kyron are here. But like,
that makes sense. Do you want to go with the running back and lock that down?
Sure.
But knowing we'll have Henderson probably fall back to us, maybe we go Adams.
I like that because I think it's more likely Henderson falls back. On top of that, worst case we miss out on Henderson. We can get a Ramondre, we can get a Corum. Whereas we miss out on Adams and we don't get Diggs, like what are we doing at receiver?
I just read Flat is a tire fire. What am I reading?
Yeah.
And he said, might dead ass be the Gooch of Canada.
I will say, and I explained this to Corey, it's like uptown Hamilton, it's fine. All the stigma that people have is on downtown Hamilton, which is admittedly arguably the worst city in North America. Like I'm not even joking. Downtown Hamilton is horrific.
I don't know. Well, we were talking about this because I picked you up, and you're like, "This is like the nicer part of Hamilton." I'm like, "This part, it's pretty mid. Like
it's very suburban.
If that's the nice part of Hamilton, I'm like, this is pretty mid for most other cities.
Nice for my expectation. Just like a chill place where I can drive, and a 10-minute drive is 10 minutes, and I don't have to fucking wait in my car for half an hour because of brutal traffic. Like it's an accessible city,
but it's like a top 3 populated city in Ontario, isn't it?
Downtown's very, very populated, very dense. Hamilton, like uptown Hamilton's not too bad.
Okay, yeah, that's not terrible then. My thought process was like, you guys Americans could probably relate to this. In your immediate vicinity, whether it's your city that you live in or other surrounding cities, there's probably a place where all they have is big box chain stores and nothing to do. It's just like, oh, there's a strip mall with like a Target and a Walmart and a Barnes and Noble or whatever places you guys have here. And like, there's no culture whatsoever. There's no old buildings. There's no scenery. There's nothing. It's just big box stores. And that is what Hamilton is to me. Every time I go there, I'm like, there's nothing exciting here except for like fucking Walmart.
Bro,
like,
you're not keen on the pool bar?
No, like there's nothing exciting in Hamilton. And Cambridge, Ontario is the same way. And everything, I'm sure everybody has like cities that are around them where you go, there's no good coffee shops. There's no good bars. There's no good restaurants. It's all just like Chili's, Applebee's, and all these other like
There's
chain stores.
No, there's good stuff. You just don't know where it is. I mean, I told you, but when I was in high school, the sub place right around from my school, man, that was the go-to. Paradise Subs, like that. You need a proper sub to make you feel good after a long day of school.
I tried that place and it was mid.
You didn't try Paradise.
Yeah, I did. We went there.
No way.
It was mid.
You must have got the most bland sub of all time if you said it was mid.
Yeah.
I've been getting the same. Oh, Henderson went. Fuck.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I've been getting the same thing there for fucking 12 years.
Dylan, we gonna have a video, but the prospect model tier list, like y'all discussed yesterday. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll have first of all, I'm gonna probably be doing like an initial target and avoid video for each of the positions. Probably 2 to 3 weeks from now, I would say is probably when that'll come. But we can definitely do an initial tier list of like 2026. I'm in Ontario. Why can't we get underdog here? There's actually some news relating to that coming up very soon, but they did
on the clock.
Yeah.
Henderson went, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we go Diggs.
Diggs with one.
Yeah. Do we want to go Diggs and kind of running out of Rams here that we can really stack up with these guys?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a big like Corum and Ramondre on the next turn. So we're gonna get those two guys on the next turn. It's just,
do we want to take a one-off player here, or do we want to
probably?
Yeah. Okay. So how do we want to play this? Do we want to go with like a Harvey? The Patriots and Broncos
a week though.
Yeah, but the Patriots and Broncos wouldn't play each other until the AFC Championship. So even though he misses a week, I think he's a very good round 2 and round 3 piece for us.
I just think if we take a running back, we might need one to play right away.
Well, we're going to get Stevenson and Corum with the next 2 picks. That's why I'm saying if we get a good game out of one of those 2 guys,
I would actually prefer to go Walker. I think because because we have the AFC quarterback.
Yeah.
If we had Stafford, I would say go with Harvey. But because we already invested with like New England has to basically make the Super Bowl for our team.
The only problem with taking Walker is that they're very likely to play the Rams in round 3 or in round 2. Sorry. Yeah. If you think about it, the Rams are the 5 seed. Walker and the Seahawks are the 1 seed.
That's
the
if
Eagles,
all the favorites won.
Yeah. But like mathematically and by score of Vegas favorites and stuff, the Eagles are favored over the 49ers. The Bears are favored over the Green Bay Packers.
Fair.
But I think that either of those 2 teams could stumble for sure. And then in that case, then the Rams would not be playing the Seahawks because they're not the highest remaining seed anymore. They'd be playing the Eagles or the Bears, whoever won.
I guess it would also open us up because realistically now we're not pigeonholed to having to take Rams. Like we could take Corum with the next pick. We'd have 2 Rams there. We would take Henderson or Stevenson. So we'd have 3 Patriots, 2 Rams, 1 Seahawk. Later on in the draft, depending on what happens, we can pivot towards like the Parkinsons of the world or like the AJ Barners of the world. Maybe like at least we have like more optionality because we don't have to draft a second quarterback regardless. Like if we took, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Also, I can't pronounce your name, Danny.
Sean Sadra.
Okay. Yes, you. I put an article in the chat that was talking about Ontario DFS for underdog purposes and the other platforms and also for online poker. There was like a major decision that happened in November that is not like a yes or a no necessarily, but it's a get the ball rolling in the positive direction as what I'm taking from it. And Jeff, I can't pronounce his last name. He writes for Covers and he's done a pretty good job because he lives actually in Hamilton and has done a pretty good job of outlining like what needs to happen with this whole situation. So I would read that article because my guess, I'm totally uneducated here as far as like the news around it. But based on what I read in that article, it does sound like within the next calendar year or 2, we'd have a chance. That's really unfortunate. Okay, we have Corum at least.
But like, why?
Yeah, I don't know why this guy's taking Stevenson. There's no point of him taking Stevenson on that team.
What a cock.
Okay, so we get Corum with one of these.
Yeah.
And then what makes the most sense here? We could this is brutal.
Yeah, we got fucked.
We did. We could pivot to a Bears. We could take a one-off Shakir. Maybe? Yeah, this is not a good situation. Shakir, yeah, it's probably the best option that we got there. They're not the Patriots and the Bills are not really likely to play each other until the AFC Championship, unless
it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, not a good snipe there. The Stevenson pick was tough.
At least we
needed
sniped
those
to
guys.
Shakir from Allen. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, and we didn't need Corum and Stevenson as much, knowing that we do have Walker in Walker in round 2 and 3. But yeah, Corum being our only round one running
We'll have
back
to take one more for sure.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to take another one. Whether it's this is tough, man. Okay, so we have two Patriots, 2 Rams, 2 Patriots, 2 Rams. So that's got to be our primary stack. We have a one-off Diggs and a one-off Shakir, or sorry, a one-off Walker and a one-off Shakir. We got to kind of stick to Patriots and Rams if we can for the majority of the rest of this draft. Hunter Henry's already gone. Rams are going to be a little bit further down the board. Patriots are our primary stack, so we want to probably stack more of those players than we do of other teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna. These are the main 2 here.
Yeah, Douglas maybe as well.
Yeah, we'll get there when we need to, and then
we are going to need another running back at some point. Yeah, Rams, Ferguson, Atwell, etc. The question is, who do we get our running back? What team is our running back play for? We could do Woody Marks. He doesn't really affect anything. We'd get 2 games out of him for sure.
I think honestly at this
probably
point,
should be on the NFC side of things, maybe.
Yeah,
because our primary stack's on the AFC. So, I mean, there's not really much else at running back on the NFC side.
Manungai?
And we could take a late round Manungai for sure.
Yeah, Manungai's the way.
Okay, so do we want to go Booty with one of these?
Yeah, we have to.
Booty and want to go Booty and Manungai? I don't know.
We'll wait on Manungai. We can go with
who do we want to take? Here. Parkinson?
Yeah,
or
probably
Ferguson, or I mean, Manungai's got the second highest ADP of this guy. This group.
Let me ask you then: should we pivot to Bears right now? Go with
Loveland? I think it would be too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we got too much invested in the Rams to be honest.
All right, fuck it.
Because the Bears stacks that are going to be with New England are going to have all of the Bears. You know what I mean? They're all cheap enough that if you wanted to stack Patriots and Bears, you could do a 5x5 of those 2 teams. So it'd be hard to win the tournament with that.
Yeah, good point.
The pivot options are hard when you know like you're not going to get the best players of that group.
Also, I just noticed your Roadcaster's 5 hours ahead.
Yeah, I know the timing's on it there.
That's common.
Also, the nice thing about the Roadcaster being here is that we can actually use the soundboard if we want to. Like I can hit the heard that. So
let's see.
Yeah.
Which buttons are what?
It says right there on the side.
Am I tripping?
Are you blind? Right here.
Oh, I'm so baked. Wow, it's crazy. I think you meant like under the buttons. I didn't think you meant on the screen. That's my fault.
Oh no. Trevor Lawrence fell to 47. Holy shit!
Yeah, the one time
that's a late pick. Eh?
One time I don't make the Jag sack.
Yeah, Arthur, I'll give you this sound effect instead. Hit a rim shot instead. My ears. Shit, was it really loud? Damn, that thing annoying. Oh shit, I'm sorry. If it was really loud, that's my apologies. I didn't know how loud it would be.
Some of the teams just make no sense, including ours.
Our team makes no sense. I mean, it makes some sense. We have 3 Patriots and 3 Rams, so it's manageable.
It's not great, but like, yeah. Honestly, that Nick guy's team is fucking fire, even though it like some of it doesn't make sense. So the some of it that does is nice.
Watch Mike Washington Jr. out of Arkansas. That sounds like a deep cut, brother. You're giving me like April names right now.
I've heard of the name.
Okay. So we probably have to take a Patriot and a
scat back, right?
I don't know. Maybe. Kyle Williams here, maybe?
Yeah, I like it.
Do we want to take another running back? Because Menengai went.
Ooh.
We could take
just want to go Gainwell?
I was gonna say we could just take we either just need a nutted game from Blake Corum in round 1. You got Kyle Williams. That's what we were gonna take.
Yeah, I got honored.
We could just hope for the nutted game out of Corum, or we could just take the L and take the Rico Dowdle game or the Jalen Warren Gainwell game.
Let's take Gainwell because even if they play the Broncos in round 2, we have nothing tied to the Broncos. So like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, a little sneaky Steelers run is what we're hoping for. Unfortunately,
this team sucks.
This team is bad. Unfortunately,
we got 2 Kenneths on it.
Yeah, there's a couple of Kenneths on this team. This team is not good.
There's a Kenneth, a couple Kenneths. There's a Kayshawn. There's a Khalil. There's a Kyle.
Yeah, no, this like playoff best ball is not like BBM in the sense where you could draft 5 BBM teams and maybe hit the nuts with one of them. I think playoff best ball is like you kind of need to factor in that 30 to 40% of your teams are just not going to materialize the way that you wanted them to. So whatever your bankroll is for doing these drafts, you should probably factor in like you probably don't want to go with like, the exact I'm going to spend $50 on playoff best ball drafts. Like you should maybe update that to 75 just so that you get $50 worth of drafts that you like.
Now I'm curious how loud that sound effect was.
I don't really want to test it anymore.
I'm not, but like that's interesting.
Okay. Do we want to do one more mitten and then a gauntlet maybe?
Sure. We'll do another mitt.
All right.
Hopefully I don't get absolutely fucking cucked for the 3rd draft in a row.
Yeah, it would be nice if we got a nice run out for this one.
Yeah, some people just don't like drafting for themselves. They like cucking others.
Apparently, Dolphins will have a quarterback competition for the starting job next year. Does that mean that Tua's staying?
There's no chance he stays.
Well, his contract is big enough that it does make sense that he doesn't go anywhere. Is it going to be like a Malik Willis Tua situation or something? Or maybe Quinn. Maybe they think Quinn is good enough to compete.
He's better than Tua at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if Miami was like, Tua's making so much money and there's no better court. Like, what do you do if you're Miami without Tua? What do you do with him?
Anything else?
But like, think about it. Who are your options realistically? You are not going to get Mendoza or more.
Okay, let me tell you this one.
You trade a bag for Kyler Murray? Is that
it's not a bag. I don't think it's a bag at all. I think the cost might literally be like 2 and a 3 for Kyler.
2 and a 3 for Kyler?
Tua and a 3 for Kyler.
But like, you want to take on another big contract though after you eat all that money on Tua? That just doesn't make sense to me. I think it makes more sense.
The Cardinals would take on money on Kyler, and you basically just swap shitty quarterback deals.
I think it makes sense to do what the Colts did, which is that you have a quarterback you're unsure about, bring in a high leverage, high priority backup like a Malik Willis, maybe you think Quinn is that guy. Maybe you keep Zach Wilson. Maybe you go get Trey Lance.
How do you rationalize spending $20+ million on 2 quarterbacks?
Well, you're already spending a lot on Tua to begin with.
That's what I mean. It's like,
well, you get a cheap-ish.
Willis isn't going to be
okay. Maybe not Willis, but maybe like Trey Lance or somebody like that. Like just to be some competition. Maybe they think Quinn's that competition potentially. Anyways, shall we get into this mitten?
Wait, yeah. Wait, is that? Ooh, are they in the same draft? Ooh.
Y'all should collab with the NFL SE guys like 2022 again. Yeah, I should reach out to Trev and maybe talk to him about something.
Yeah, Dylan, if you actually knew, we did a couple of videos with Trevor.
Well, he said like 2022 again, so he obviously watched them.
Fair enough. Yeah, that was random, by the way. I just reached out to him on Instagram. I'm like, yo, like you guys just started your podcast for fantasy, and then we did it.
Yeah, it'd be fun to talk about some shit on there for sure. Okay. Yeah. You want to go to the lobby there?
I was on the live stream chat. Okay. I always miss it there.
Getting to it, yeah. It's easier if you sort by NFL, by the way.
I'll get you him.
Okay. Are you gonna counter down?
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click confirm. 4 or 5.
Waiting. Okay. Looks like I got in this time.
6.
So we both have a team in this one. My 2 favorite shows. Shout out. A couple of stock exchange enthusiasts.
I still haven't gotten a top 3 pick.
We swapped that last time. I was 5 and 8 and you were 6 and 7.
This table is so squeaky.
Yeah, it is very squeaky and annoying. Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, dude, you know what sucks is that Nick is Canadian as well, but because he lives in Alberta, he can actually do drafts. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
It annoys me that only Ontarians can't do drafts in Canada. Like I'm going to be going to BC for my brother's bachelor party in like March, and I'm going to be able to do drafts while I'm there. And it just seems wrong to me that I can be in Canada still and not get the drafts in there with the Ontarians. It's just I think based on what happened in November with the athletic, I don't even know what the name of the company is, but like the Gaming Commission or whatever of Ontario, it sounds like there's a very decent chance that by I mean, fingers crossed by Best Ball Mania is open. We have it back, but I would say more likely it'll maybe happen before the season or during the season, maybe.
I think we made Dylan's day.
I think we did. Yeah, Dylan is like 10 years old, so he probably is eating that up because I imagine that's all fucking. Imagine being a teacher in like high school right now. It would probably just be horrendous. Yeah, you can stop at any time.
That's the point.
Is that what they do?
That's the point.
They just stand there like
they
fucking
do
apes?
stuff and they do annoying shit till it gets a reaction from you, and then they just say 6-7, so you don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
that's how I comprehend the trend.
It gets minus 35 where we are too, Nick. But I bet it's colder where you live for sure.
They hit the 6-7 emote all day. Nicole's 3-year-olds. Oh,
that's crazy.
Dude, they were born after COVID.
Yeah, that is crazy. They're born straight into the era of brain rot.
Post-COVID birth is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh, fuck, I'll mix in a Buffalo. When do I ever go Buffalo?
Damn it. I was hoping you'd let me get the James Cook and Josh Allen.
Hey, my turn.
Yeah, I
actually think the Jaguars are going to win, so I'm not going to draft many Bills.
Do I want to do something crazy here?
Sorry.
Kind of want to do something weird.
We just elbow bumped.
We did. I'm going to get unique here.
Ooh.
I'm going to go AJ Brown, and I'm going to go with
Jalen Hurts.
I'm going to go AJ Brown and Travis Etienne.
I like it. Give me Jimothy Cook. For what it's worth, yes, I am actually on Jaguars over Bills this week. But if you don't take your Josh Allen 105s, you won't get any Bills, and I don't want to be left without any Bills in the playoff run.
True.
Just in case.
Both the stock exchanges are live. I didn't. I noticed they were doing some like live rankings and shit the other day.
Nick. That's fair. Hey, we can't complain about the cold around Nick because it's like just objectively colder where he lives.
Yeah, it's cold.
Like the best way to describe where we live in Canada, like our aspect of cold, like if you live in the South in the States, Southern Canada is going to be cold. If you live in Northern Canada or Northern States, it's about the same type of coldness.
Yeah, I would say like
Michigan.
There's definitely areas of the United States that probably are just as cold as we have it. Like, places near like water, like places near lakes, like Minnesota and like Wisconsin and like Chicago and some of those places I would imagine are pretty similar climates to what we have. Like we're in Buffalo now and our climate's basically the same as Buffalo's because we're like an hour and a half away. So that's pretty much where we're at. Unfortunately, oh no, he didn't go yet. Never mind. I thought I got sniped.
Yeah, no, I won't take your Eagles. I'll go with Henderson, hopefully here.
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense for me to go with the two guys that I'm thinking here. And he ended up going with Henderson, unfortunately, so you did not get him. To be fair, he did have Drake May, so.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't take one of my Eagles because he very easily could have because he has Barkley.
I don't want to ruin his day, but like I actually do like Diggs the most here for my team, knowing that Shakir is going to make it back.
Yeah, I mean, taking Diggs with the Bills, though? You didn't want to go with an NFC player?
There's just no NFC players that I want. I want to build the Bears.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Do I take Hurts and Smith, or do I take Smith and someone else? There's nobody else that really sticks out here. I might just take Hurts and Smith.
Yeah. So full transparency,
I could have taken Trevor later if I needed to. I guess I could have taken Smith and Myers. Maybe I should have done that. Shit.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you.
Honestly, it's fine. If Myers doesn't come back to me, which he probably won't, I'll just go with the later Jaguars
Washington,
receivers.
Thomas. Yeah. Because you weren't taking because you were taking the Eagles. I didn't want to take the 49ers without getting access to Kittle or McCaffrey as my stack.
That makes sense.
Rams obviously probably a no-go. Like you're just getting Blake Corum at this point. Whereas like at least with the Bears, I can get like a Swift, I can get all of the receiving options. And honestly, like it's not the most likely of outcomes, but like I could see and envision a scenario where it's a Buffalo-Chicago Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because it's in the range of outcomes, I can potentially make a 5x5 of it. I'll try.
Yeah. I might if I get an opportunity to, I could weave in a 2 quarterback build here as well. If Lawrence falls to me at a decent price.
Isaac wants me to trade.
Huh?
Isaac wants me to trade.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd rather not go to Denny's, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not fun. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
We are both Drake May 101 at this point, unless you moved Allen back over him.
No, I would take Drake May 101. I think the flexibility that Drake May gives you is too hard to pass up. It's pretty impossible to take anybody else to me. Yeah. As much as Allen's great, he's like 30 years old. Fuck! Thought Myers was gonna get back to me. That was so close, dude. He just took look at his stupid uncorrelated mess.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When these people do fucking illogical. Oh, and look at God. What is that team? 4 running backs. Fuck.
Looks like you're building out of Packers.
I'll go Kincaid. I could still get like Menungai in them, but like
yeah, but it's gonna be hard to advance your team with no running backs.
God, I have Cook.
Okay, so Goddard, obvious pick for me here. Do I reach up the board and take Brian Tom? I don't want to risk BTJ not falling, man. But Lawrence is here.
Oh, he's got a quarterback and 4 running backs at this point.
Okay, no, you know what? I'm going to take Lawrence now, and if BTJ goes, then sucks to suck.
Hey, to be fair, I took Diggs.
You did take Diggs. So you did.
Okay, I deserve that. I took Diggs.
You cucked him. Yeah, you're gonna need an NFC. You're gonna need an NFC stacks ASAP here. You could go with
I want Luther here.
I was gonna say you could take Jennings here, and then build out like a cheap 49ers.
I'm still gonna go with Bears.
Yeah, that's true.
I got Cook, so I'm not too worried about running back points.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
And again, like I think the Nengai might be one of the most valuable picks on the board. Like 56 overall. Like there's been games where he straight up outproduced DeAndre Swift. I would take Swift over him, but like 56 for a guy that I can see in a pivotal matchup scoring 2 touchdowns on the goal line.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of feels like Kareem Hunt 2 years ago when was it 2 years ago or last year when the Chiefs made the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl the last 3 years.
But what was the year that Hunt had like the really good playoff run? Was that last year?
That was last year.
Okay.
I remember because I was very anti-Pacheco last year. I was like, why would I take Pacheco in like the 20s or wherever he was going when I could take Hunt in the 40s? Yeah. I remember that was like a very easy decision for me. Okay. What am I sweating out here? This guy doesn't have any real semblance of players that he would need. CJ Stroud. Okay. Jay Punchy is at risk of taking BTJ here, unfortunately, because he does have Myers. He took Purdy. Beautiful. This guy doesn't have, this guy's full. Look at his fucking disgusting 4 running back build.
Dude. Ugh. These fucking lead brains, I'm telling you.
I just took booty from you too. This guy's team is urine, bro. Like, does this guy know he can only start maximum of 2 of these guys every week and one of them most weeks? Like Saquon Barkley, Henderson, Harvey, and Swift. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, it's just absolute caca. I don't even care if I reach on Loveland, dude. He is a monster.
Yeah, and that worked out as perfectly as it possibly could have for me because I took Lawrence. I was able to get both Parker Washington and Brian Thomas Jr.
Yes, sir.
And now I guess my only worry is I got to have ETN carry my running back core. But I could throw in a little last round Tank Bigsby potentially to tack on to this team.
And yes, I took a second quarterback.
I might take Tootin too, honestly.
I dig it.
Could go with both Jaguars running backs. Just, might as well. Like ETN's my only running back right now, so I could hypothetically take a one-off running back, but I think it's probably fine if he's my only RB, knowing how strong my receiver core is.
I got such an interesting build.
This is a 2-1-5 right now. Yeah. A little bit of a weird build for me.
I got a 2-1-5 as well. That's what I'm saying. We both got the 2-1-5s ripping. That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna take Caleb, but I'm like, I can't take DJ Moore or Manungai this ahead of ADP. So I'll take Caleb now and hope both fall back.
I'm building out a classic 5x5, I think.
Cooking.
Might as well, right? I got both teams are active the whole time. Might as well just build out a 5. But I suppose I could go with a one-off if there's one there, but it seems kind of unnecessary. Because if you get pros of building a 5x5. And what I mean by a 5x5 is you have 5 players from your AFC team, 5 players from your NFC team, and it could just be like a 6x4 as well. Like all 10 of your players are on your 2 Super Bowl teams. Yeah. The pros of it are obviously that if you get to the final, you're going to be probably the best setup there. If those are the correct
not even close either.
Those are going to be the correct 2 Super Bowl teams. You're well set up. The problem though is that it's very hard to advance these types of teams. But Chess Liam types would probably argue that it's optimally the way you build, because if you get to the final, your goal is to win it. So If you have 10 players and everybody else has 7 and 8 players, like the tiebreaker, I believe, goes to people with more players. Is that how it works?
I believe so.
Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just that you have leverage over them, not necessarily that there's a
It goes to bench
tiebreaker.
points.
Does it go to bench
I
points?
think so.
Or maybe it just goes to leverage that like they can't gain any ground on you because you have all the players they have, kind of thing.
Well, I do think if there's an exact tie in the final, if there's copycat lineups, it would go to bench points.
Yeah, and I just debated going with both running backs there with Tootin and with Bigsby, but I think it's probably more point effective to take Strange. I think he's probably more likely to give me a spike week. And then because I already have ETN, I think it makes more sense to take Bigsby than it does to take Tootin. But yeah,
hear me out. By the
I'll
way,
roll with Bigsby. This is a pretty good 5x5, pretty textbook, honestly. I got the best players on each team, minus Saquon Barkley. I have pretty much all the best players on both teams. Saquon Barkley and Jacoby Myers. Those are the two that I'm missing.
I got a 5x4, and you can argue that I have the nutted Bears-Bills Super Bowl outside of having Monangai instead of Swift.
Yeah.
Like
definitely two better teams than the one that we just built out on your account before.
Oh yeah. Hey, sometimes you will get cucked in these tournaments. Sometimes people will start 4 running backs in their first 5 picks, and it's about landing the plane.
Yep.
And again, I don't blame him for that because I did snipe the crap out of him on Diggs and felt good about it too.
Yeah, you did feel good about it.
I literally called it out when I did it, and then I complained that he sniped me the next round.
Yeah. All righty, good looking squad. You want to rip a gauntlet here?
Yeah, sure. You guys like the 101 startup or straight? I mean, it depends what you're getting offered.
I honestly just want Drake.
Yeah, like if you're getting offered a ridiculous overpay, you take it. But like to me, those are like the way I have my ranking set up. Those two are a tier of their own in the top 2, and then like literally 3 through like my next 11, 12 players. Like you want a receiver, you can get like a Puka. Chase
I think you can almost argue that Drake May is a full tier ahead of Josh Allen.
You can
because. Again, when I'm doing a startup, the first thing I think of is flexibility. And Drake May, as a 23-year-old quarterback who's producing 21 points per game or whatever this year, he gives you the full-on flexibility to go in any which direction. You can do a 3-year, take Drake May and trade all of your other startup picks for rookie picks in the future. You could do that with Drake May. You could do Drake May on a 1-year punt where you collect a couple rookie picks and you get some cornerstone assets. You can take Drake May on a full-on competitive team. Like, it doesn't really matter. You have the flexibility to do whatever with Drake May. So that's kind of why I would probably hold at the 101 and just take him there most likely, unless you think you can get him at 102 or 103 and you could trade down a little bit. But generally, I think I would probably just hold. Yeah.
Reasonable. All right. We doing a gaunt?
Yeah, let's do a gauntlet here. So yeah, this one's gonna be a $25 to enter draft. If you guys do want to join it, of course you can go to the main lobby and hit confirm when we hit confirm. And then also too, I will actually I got it in the chat. It is starred right now. If you guys are new to Underdog, you can sign up using the code FSE and you can draft with us. And of course, when you make your first deposit, say you put in $50 on your first deposit, you'll get a 50% match on that deposit. So you have $75 in your account, and that is good up to $1,000 as well. So I am going to get in here so that I am on the screen and count us down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are clicking confirm. 4 to 6, 5, 6. Dope.
There we go. We're all in. And I do believe probably Arthur got into that draft with us because I know he was upset that he did not get into the last one, and he did not get into this one either. All right. So we're at least a little bit. Dude. There's a 106 again for you. You're going to be all in on these Rams.
I mean,
and
given where
Eagles
I lean,
stacked.
To be fair, given where my actual leans are in terms of the playoffs, this is my favorite spot. And I mentioned this earlier on stream. If I'm going to get a lot of freaking Jaguars, it's probably not going to be at the first 4 picks.
You haven't built out a Texans yet. I thought you were in on the Texans.
Yeah. It's just been the ADP spot I've been in.
Well, so where's the optimal part to pick a Texan? Because the first opportunity you have to take Nico is in the Henderson Kittle range, which is kind of like middle of the board or so. You'd be ideally
I would say
picking Nico.
101 maybe if you're building out like a Ram stack and the Texans is the one you match.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think you could get it from like where I'm picking right now too. Like hypothetically, if I picked JSN on the NFC side or Christian McCaffrey on the NFC side or Puka on the NFC side, you could take Texans on the way back.
And Arthur asks, what's first place for this tournament? It is 500,000.
Yeah, this one is the big boy. This is the heater as far as like the first place prize to it. Hey. So this one's going to be challenging. You want to get a little bit more unique with this one? Scroll that down maybe a little bit.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe after our loss in the semifinal in BBM, one of us can take this down.
Yeah, one of us shipping this would be nice little redemption. Unfortunately for the other person who doesn't ship it, it would not be. But...
Yeah, I know. Knowing my luck, I know who's going to ship it and who's not. So it's been a rough year.
With that kind of pessimistic attitude, probably.
Who knows, though? It is 2026 now, so maybe I get a little luckier.
Okay, so I'm on the clock here, and I am personally not super huge on the Seahawks. So I don't really want to. I already built out a JSN team in one of my gauntlets earlier. I don't really think Josh Allen belongs to go this high either, though.
Your call.
I have a lot of Eagles exposure already too. Like this part of the board just kind of stinks to me.
Yeah, 103 sucks.
Yeah, I'll just take JSN. Screw it.
Okay, we ball.
We'll go with JSN, and we'll build out a Seahawks team, I guess.
Also, Dylan, I'm not really concerned because based on what Kyle Whittingham was saying in the press, it sounds like that they're going to do everything to keep Bryce. So I'm not worried about Keen leaving. We'll go Adams and I'll go ETN. The duo.
Yeah, you're gonna be all Rams Jags pilled. I think that's gonna be one.
Get Lawrence this time.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be one of the more common pairings, and I was really hoping I would get Drake May there, so that's unfortunate. I might get weird with this draft, low key. I might get weird. A lot of NFC players on the board right now, so this is kind of shit. Let's rip Nico up the board here. Let's get weird.
Let's go.
Let's rip Nico up the board. We'll go JSN Nico Collins to start it out. I probably could have punted that maybe and gotten Nico anyways, but with my next pick, I might be able to grab somebody that fits either of these two builds or just a very good one-off potentially to open myself up. I think I'm going to make I think I'm going to make the Texans my primary stack just because the Seahawks are on bye. So I'll probably draft both Darnold and Stroud, but I don't want to have the Seahawks be my primary stack of like 4 or 5 players because then it's harder to advance them.
So is the best ball playoff strategy to draft? So basically the reason why you want to draft the same teams in playoff best ball is because it goes round by round. So if you draft players that get eliminated, you won't have access to those players in the next round. At least with regular best ball. Of course, in general, stacking is optimal because you're just doubling your chance if an offense clicks to be able to get those points. In playoff best ball, it's particularly more important because you have live players.
Yeah. I think I'm going to grab a Henderson one-off here because there's nothing that sticks out as maybe a pick that makes sense. And Henderson and the Patriots would not play the Texans until the AFC Championship game. For what it's worth, the Eagles and Seahawks probably wouldn't either. So I could have taken A.J. Brown there. But
did Jacoby Myers go at 14?
Oof.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Fucking Christ.
This guy, after he took Christian McCaffrey and Kyron, decided to pull Jacoby Myers up the board. Interesting.
Fucking
play
sand.
by him. Bit of a sand-eating move, yes.
I'm
going to need Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet starred in the queue as well.
God,
And then I also need Darnold starred in my queue also. All right. Hopefully we're able to build this one out. I don't think many people take the Texans seriously, even though their defense is very good and everything. I feel like people just go, yeah, Texans probably not going to make a run, but I don't know. Like you put the Texans up against the Patriots, one game, winner take all. I can see the Texans winning that. You
I got auto. Awesome.
Trevor Lawrence. Oof. It's going to be a rough one for you.
Oh, well.
I mean, that guy probably would have pulled him up a board anyways, knowing his Jacoby Myers.
That's why I'm not too stressed. I'm just trying to fucking think who I want to make my.
You could go with a secondary NFC team.
Yeah, that's
maybe Jennings.
Play it. Okay.
Just take Hurts even too.
Yeah, I'll go Hurts.
Yeah, that guy probably hates you.
I don't
the
give
next
a fuck.
pick. The next 2 picks probably hate you actually, but they do have Drake May and Josh Allen already, so they shouldn't be too worried.
I don't give 2 shits to be honest.
I don't give a damn.
I wouldn't have done that unless I fucking had my boy. I would have just taken Jacoby Myers and slept like a baby, but this guy Akillen wants to go with McCaffrey, Kyron, and Jacoby and fuck me up.
Yeah, fucked you sideways. Alrighty, so Shakir goes. I have a pretty obvious pick here with Kenneth Walker.
They must think I'm the biggest asshole in the world, by the way.
Who?
The people who had the Philadelphia and fucking
Sand buffet in these lobbies, Arthur said in the chat. Have you started entering data for 2026, 2027?
dude.
No, I haven't, Dylan. I've been doing accounting work on my end, so I haven't been able to get into that yet. Okay.
Now quorum goes.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm on the clock now, and nothing makes sense to me aside from Woody, I think. I just got to bring Woody up the board. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that makes sense. I could take a one-off something, but I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense here. I could take a one-off later, I think. Let's go with Woody Marks.
Yeah, I need Goddard to fall, or otherwise I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
Yeah, this is not a good
BTJ in Washington. Okay.
You might, Danny, honestly, you might need to be in the position right now where you just do the full-on pivot, where you go, okay, screw it. I'm going with a complete underdog Packers type of fucking thing or something. Or you just start going Bears again.
Well, I got the Jaguars outside of
yeah, I'm saying on the NFC side.
Yeah.
Then you could just go, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with the Packers Super Bowl insanity run.
I don't know why I took Hurts. I kind of panicked.
Yeah, there was not really much on the board for you, to be honest. Like, who are you really supposed to go with at that pick? You could have gone, I suppose you could have taken, like I said, you could have taken Jennings and then maybe hope that Purdy fell back to you instead. That might have made sense. Did Charbonnet just go?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is this guy taking a one-off Charbonnet? Okay, whatever. That's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, I could use a one-off, but it needs to be a wide receiver probably, and there's not really a bunch of wide receivers.
What about the guy making the Rams 49er Super Bowl?
Yeah, I got 4 more picks after this.
You see the vision?
Yeah. I just got Darnold, whatever. I'll just take it. There's nothing that sticks out to me on the board.
Yeah. Ideally, this is how it works, and then you get rooms like this where it's random.
Okay.
Also, peace out, eh, Sebastian? Appreciate you.
Hold on. I got to do some math here. Seahawks, 1, 2, 3 Seahawks. 1, 2, 1 Patriot. I do have Hunter Henry on the board for me. Let's take Hunter Henry here.
This is the most min-cashy room I've ever seen in my life.
My team's actually working out not too bad.
Look at the teams in this draft. Go to the big board. You can see it.
Yeah, no, it's min-cashy for sure. So this guy's got James Cook, Josh Allen, Smitty, Shakir Kincaid. He's building out a proper like Bills and Eagles.
And then you got Daedalus making the Rams 49er Super Bowl with the Packers and Bears.
Yeah, I mean this Aqua Le Pen guy is going with a one-off McCaffrey / Kyron, then Myers and the Broncos. I guess I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean he's got 6 players live for a 49ers and Broncos Super Bowl.
The 2 densest people in the room are the ones that are sniping my stack from me.
Yeah, this Daedalus guy is kind of doing what the fuck. He has only NFC players. He has Puka, Stafford, Kittle, Jennings, Gorham, Jacobs, and Swift.
He's horrible only NFC players. He's horrible.
Only NFC players is crazy.
He's horrific. Horrific.
Okay.
Colby Parkinson.
All right. So
this is still Rams Jaguars with Hurts on it.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad team, to be honest.
You're not wrong.
So my team's actually, it makes sense. Like it's a Texans Patriots AFC Championship with a Seahawks Super Bowl on the NFC side. So it makes sense.
Just close your eyes, though, Corey, and imagine that instead of that was that.
What?
Instead of this was this.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better. Okay, what do I do here? I guess I just probably have to take CJ Stroud ahead of ADP. I don't really have a choice. All right, so we got CJ Stroud and Sam Darnold as the quarterbacks. We got Henderson, Walker, and Marks as the running backs. And then JSN, Collins, and Henry as the wide receiver. This is a pretty good team. I just got to land the plane and get me some Higgins and Schultz types for my Texans primary here.
Also, clean-looking logo, my boys.
Couple of D-gens right here. Yes,
the Dynasty domain.
Couple of D-gens as well.
Yeah, I was mentioning it to Corey, but when Ohio State lost and you guys won that 20-hour sequence, I was mentioning with Brock on the live stream yesterday. That's got to be the best 20 hours of Indiana football ever.
Oh yeah.
Corey was saying on the car drive, he may be Mr. Mendoza pilled.
Yeah, that might be my Latino bias though, to be honest. But I do think that Mendoza
is he Latino or Italian?
He's his mom's Cuban, I think.
Oh, okay.
So he's yeah. What do you mean is he Italian? Fernando Mendoza? You think that's Italian?
Could be.
I guess it's not that far off of a language, but Fernando.
You could be.
Mendoza, I think, could be Italian, but Fernando definitely not.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe there's Italians named Fernando.
Maybe.
Every Fernando I've ever met has been Cuban. I only know 2. I've only met 2 in my life, and both were Cuban.
Fuck it, we ball basial. Oh man, I have all Jaguars and 3
You could
Rams.
just keep going Rams.
I could
grab another Ferguson or something.
Yeah, there's no running back here, so I guess my running backs are gonna be 2 Jags.
Well, last draft that I did ETN and Bigsby as my only 2 running backs.
Yeah, I mean they are on different teams though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so who do you go here if you're building out the Texans? You go Dalton Schultz, you go Jalen Noel, Christian Kirk, Nick Chubb. Probably not Nick Chubb because I need wide receivers, but I think I'm going Schultz. That makes the most sense. All right, that's my first Texans team. Hey, do I think the Texans and Seahawks are going all the way? Absolutely fucking not. But when the room dictates that you got to pivot because all your favorite stacks are going fast and furious, then, sometimes you end up in a better position. Because if the Texans and Seahawks do go on a run, now all of a sudden I have all of the premier options. I have Jackson Smith and Jigba. I have Kenneth Walker. I have Sam Darnold. I have Nico Collins, Woody Marks, Jaden Higgins, Dalton Schultz. All of the premier Texans and Seahawks options are on my team. And again, strategy portion of this is that only 1 out of every 6 in the gauntlet first round advance to the second round, knowing that I have Darnold, Walker, and JSN on bye in the first round, and I still have 7 players live for that first round matchup with Stroud, Woody Marks, Henderson, all those guys. Feels pretty good.
Yeah, not all of the teams in this pod are actually going to be competing on wildcard.
Well, the problem with people not staying in their own lane too and going off the board and just taking advance rate pieces is that they do fuck it over for the really good, well-built teams.
Yeah.
Because when you draft an advance rate type of team, you're naturally going to have better fantasy players on it. Like you're going to have like Amari and Hampton and Lad McConkey and Tedero and McMillan and like guys who project well for fantasy. And you're going to like end up advancing with like 6 players dead in round 2.
Yeah.
Which is annoying as fuck for the person who actually guessed correctly on the matchups that got right. And then they didn't advance because somebody decided to draft DeAndre Swift, T-Mac, DK Metcalf, and a bunch of advance rate pieces.
Not fun.
Not fun, but that's the bullets that you got flying in these tournaments is that like if you do run well enough that you're able to predict the right matchups, it does get easy. Like the hardest part of this tournament is round 1. Right?
Yeah.
Because after round 1, if you are able to have 7 to 10 players live, there's going to be people in your pods that have 5 players live or 4 players live or 3 players live. So it gets easier after round 1, especially if you are able to get through some of those Seahawks and Broncos who are guaranteed to be in the next round.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we want to rip another gauntlet here?
Let's get it.
What time are we looking at here? We've been live for an hour. Yeah, we could probably go for another little bit here.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess we could actually do real playoff predictions after this if we wanted to, considering.
Do you want to see what the big mitten's at for
take a look?
The amount of people that have filled it?
Yeah.
Here.
Count it down
yeah, count it down. It might not matter if it doesn't fill right away. We can just pivot and go back to the gauntlet. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter.
Oh,
3.
You got in. So you've entered the maximum. Oh, is there only a 1 entry max?
Is there?
Is it actually only 1 entry max? That can't be right. Max number of entries. Yeah, it's a 1 entry max. Oh shit. Okay, wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
So I will have to do one.
How is it only
540 entrants?
How is it only 1 entry max? That's so weird to me.
So what happened is they probably didn't get all the drafts filled last year, so they limited the entrants.
But remember when we were coming here last year, the $100 contest was called like the big mitten or the bigger mitten or something like that, and it filled before we got here. Do you remember that? We never got any entries into it.
Yeah, I'm not sure then.
That's weird that they would make that a 1. Maybe it's to limit it filling up. Like maybe it's to pace the filling rate of it. Potentially, because I think it would fill out rather quickly otherwise.
Yep.
Well, I already drafted my big mitten, but are you going to be?
There's only 3 out of 6, unless like if we can get people in here, I'll queue it. It's just like
yeah, I wouldn't mess with it on live stream. It's always sketchy when you do that because we ended up auto drafting the one time.
Yeah, not fun.
Do you want to try a bigger mitten, or are you not feeling that price point?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see if it's close to filling. Obviously, if it's not close to filling, then we don't have to stay in it. All right.
3, 2, 1, bang. Filled.
It filled. Beautiful. All right. This is a $250
go.
draft, fellas. Now we got a real heater on our hands. All red badges, 104.
105.
Okay, I just need to double check quickly. Who did I end up stacking in my big mitten draft? Just so I know exposure wise, who do I want to maybe not be overly exposed to? Because I do think this year, unlike any other, this is truly like anybody could win the Super Bowl. I don't really want to have major stances.
Should be less dumbasses in this one.
Yeah, these are all red badges. We should be okay. Okay, so I ended up stacking the Broncos and Eagles. Okay, so Broncos and Eagles were who I stacked in the first bigger mitten that I did.
Yep. And I mean,
this might be my Bills. This might be my Bills exposure. I think I could go for a Josh Allen team here.
Sounds good. Hopefully, I can do my thing.
Yeah.
A little Rams Jaguars.
Are you just going to only draft? You might as well just simulate all these drafts and put in Rams Jaguars at the top.
The only reason so we did a mitten at first. That's when I did the Rams Jaguars. Then we did a gauntlet. That's why I did the Rams Jaguars. And then because this is a big mitten, I'm going to do the Rams Jaguars. Obviously, and like when I get volume in the other contests, I'll like mix it up.
Yeah.
But I do think like in a $250 entry, I want to pick the teams that I think are actually going to make it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And Rams Jaguars, like spoiler alert, when we do predictions, like that's my Super Bowl.
Fair enough.
Rams Jags.
Oh, now do I take JSN here? Oh,
it's a little bit different when 250s.
I know it's a little different when 250s on the line because you want to advance out of this pod too, right? You don't want to be the guy with the dead players in round one.
You could go the cozy Josh though. Could never go wrong.
I could go with the cozy Josh.
Because like he could have like 40 points and just get you out of the first round.
Yeah, let's go with the cozy Josh. That's the highest over/under game. Let's go with the safe. I mean, when you're thinking a $5 entry, you're like, if I torch this entry and go with like Packers as the fucking team that you need or something, who cares? Yeah. But in a $250 entry, you kind of want just a cozy.
Well, that's part of why I love Adams too. It's like, could he score 2 touchdowns against the Panthers?
Yeah,
he's on track to play.
Yeah, he could.
Meehan's feeling great with a JSN at 6. Oh, Cook would have made it to you. Because I wasn't going to take him.
That sucks. JSN and Cook is an insane start, dude. Holy fuck. This guy's going to fry us.
JSN missing round 1.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's big for us.
Okay, so Josh Allen, what I got so far. Do I go Kyron here? Do I think 2 5 seeds are actually, or 2 6 and a 5 seed are actually going to make it? I don't. I'm going to go with AJ Brown, I think.
Probably smarter too, because we'd be competing for all the players and ruin our own teams.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you're going for Rams. Maybe smart to stay away from that because people, again, these are all red badges minus me actually.
Real talk though, JSN and Cook is an interesting combo. I haven't seen at all.
JSN and Cook is an interesting combo, and I think we may have just trolled by giving this guy JSN and Cook.
But like,
if he gets that through, that's going to be really hard to beat.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the problem for him though is like. The stacking quarterback he has is Darnold, who is also on bye. Yeah. So he needs a 2 quarterback build.
Yeah, he needs a 2 quarterback build, and he probably also has to have like a 3rd stack as well.
Yeah.
Of like, or something, some team that he can advance through there. There goes Stafford. He went off the board.
Not ideal for me.
Yeah. I mean, the Puka team is pretty much always going to take Stafford. You feel like? I feel like when you take Adams and Kyron, you kind of just have to prepare for the fact that you're probably not getting Stafford,
which is fine because I mean. Honestly, you asked me right now if I knew both were making the Super Bowl because obviously Stafford goes higher because the Rams are expected more than the Jaguars. But realistically, on a Super Bowl run, like Lawrence has been a top 3 quarterback in fantasy for half the season. Like, he's got the aspect that he's been great in fantasy, but also is on a team that looks like one of the best in the league. So like, I think his ADP doesn't make sense. Like, he should be going in the third round at least, like where Stafford and them are too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
At least where Hurts is going.
Okay, so I pretty much got to take Smith and Shakir here, most likely. I don't have any running back, though, man. Like, that's scaring me that I don't have any running back help. I could take Henderson here, but I'm going to go with Smith. I think that's the safe click there. And then if somebody falls to me that I can use as an advance rate piece at running back, then I can always
He's going to take
go in
Henderson
that
and
direction.
Walker, right?
No, he's got James Cook and Smith. He's probably going to take Walker with one of these for sure.
He has to.
He'll probably take Shakir and Walker if I had to guess. He'll probably end up taking Shakir. He goes Henderson. Okay.
Probably Walker too.
Hurts. All right. Not at all what I thought he was going to do. All right. Well, I get Shakir. That's good.
Well, he got his advance rate quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to get a fucking running back out of this first round. This is going to be difficult because neither of my teams have their starting running backs available. Like I have Josh Allen. I have the Bills and Eagles, and I don't have James Cook or Saquon Barkley. So this is going to be kind of challenging.
Yeah, I said he's worth this pick. $250 buy-in. I'm not making the mistake. And oh shit, he gets sniped right before me. I'm just gonna take Trevor Lawrence 9 picks ahead of
Yeah, I think that's what you kind of probably would notice with games like these or drafts like these. Is that people don't want to fuck with that.
We're doing this on Monday too, dude. I think by the time like the contest is about to be closed, you see Trevor Lawrence's ADP closer to like 24, 25.
Yeah,
it's 29. Like I'm assuming he was probably like early to mid 30s before they got like everything clinched, right?
Yeah. I think what makes the most sense for me to do here is build out the Bills as my primary stack because I have Josh Allen. And then what I can do then, I was literally just about to say I could take DeAndre Swift and build out a Bears secondary
16
stack.
ahead of ADP.
Holy shit, man. These running backs are flying off the board.
Makes sense, though. People are getting their guys. I'm praying I can get Corum.
So I could do the Walker thing and try and get an advance rate piece out of round 1, and then Walker takes me to the NFC Championship, but then I guaranteed need to have 3 running backs on my team. This is getting dicey on the running backs, man. The running backs just flew. You should feel pretty good knowing that you have ETN at the moment. Okay.
Well, I'm taking Corum too if he falls.
So this guy is Hurts. I feel like I got to take Goddard here potentially.
I'll give you guys the other view after I make my
I need Kincaid actually because Bills are my primary stack.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kincaid, Walker, Goddard. Oof, this is yikes. Do I have a pivot running back option? I don't really, honestly. I got to take Walker now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take Goddard first. And if Walker falls to me or Kincaid falls to me, I'll go with them. And I should have some pivot options here. Little sketch, though. This is a bit of a sketch.
He got Walker to fall back to him.
Huh? He did?
JSN guy.
Oh, God. Maybe I just trolled by not taking him.
Honestly, not bad, though, because he's now got to debate if he wants to take another bye week right now.
Yeah, he's going to probably take him, I would imagine.
You have to, right?
Yeah.
Get gift dropped Kenneth Walker.
He didn't take him.
7 picks
Christian
after
Watson.
ADP.
Okay.
I mean, Walker's not going off the board here either. Because
running back outs for me. Is there anything that makes sense? When's
Parker Washington going to flip BTJ and ADP, by the way?
I don't know. Here, I got to think for a second.
Sorry, go ahead.
AJ Brown, Smitty, Goddard. They're not likely to play the Bears, the Seahawks. Yeah, it's got to be Walker, I think. Got to be Walker.
Yeah, dude.
Or Charbonnet or Menengai.
Walker's 9 picks after 80.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with Walker. I got to go with Walker. I got to take him. Yeah. Even though Kincaid was on the board for me, I would like to take Kincaid. I think it's better to push Kincaid if I can. Yeah. Now I need a round 1 running back. Though I said didn't even really solve my problem because I need a round 1 and a round 4 running back because I don't have a Super Bowl option then.
So you got the 1-3-5 on the way.
Well, what I can do is take Tank Bigsby and Rashid Shaheed and more Bills. So then I can have like 4 or 5 Bills total plus 2 Seahawks, Walker and Shaheed, and then AJ Brown, Smitty, Goddard, and whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that I can have outs for both a Seahawks Bills and a Bills Eagles. It's just the problem is that if I get Bills Eagles, Tank Bigsby's gonna be only a running back. Or Ty. I guess I probably should take Ty Johnson is what I should probably do.
I guess
or Ray Davis.
We were talking about this too, but let me ask you this question: if you could know the outcome,
okay. Well, Kincaid fucking fell back to me. So that's
we'll say it after this turn because we both have to pick. I'll just grab BTJ here. I said, hey, him and Washington should flip, and I got both. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, this team's coming along a lot.
Yeah,
better.
You actually have a lot better looking of a team than it looked like maybe at the beginning when you picked Trevor. It's probably a good thing that you ripped Lawrence up the board and.
Because now I'm going to get all the Jaguars here if I get Britton Strange.
Well, that's the positive thing about not leaving those quarterbacks out there is that you don't leave whoever, like, because mathematically, if 2 or 3 of the players are rostered, then someone's going to be after the quarterback then.
Yeah.
So, okay. What am I doing here?
Here, and I'll show this for you guys, by the way, watching.
Okay. Walker, Smith. I could take Charbonnet, but that seems like a stupid pick. There's no Eagle. Okay, just give me Ty Johnson. I need a Bills running back. Okay, Ty Johnson.
What I was gonna say to you is, if you got asked by a genie, you could know the outcome of one of the 6 wildcard games this weekend. Which one would you say?
I think Eagles and 49ers would be the one that I would pick. Bills Jaguars would be up
those
there.
Would be the top
I think
2.
Those 2 would be both really important ones to know. Because I think most people expect the Rams to beat the Panthers. I think like the Bears and Packers one would be kind of interesting, but I just don't like even if Green Bay won that game, I don't think there's much juice of them going far. I think Bills and Jaguars and 49ers, Eagles definitely make the most sense. Patriots and Chargers is not a terrible one to pick.
I think
there.
the Patriots
should win that, but it's possible they don't.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay. Okay. How many Bills do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 Bills. I need another Bill. Buffalo.
I mean, I got such an onslaught. I may.
Do we want Knox, Palmer, Shavers, Coleman? Let's go with Palmer.
You don't need Charbonnet, do you? I think I'm going to take Charbonnet.
Yeah,
here,
go ahead and take Charbonnet. I don't need him. I'm holding Walker.
There's a nice little value on him. I can't lie.
Okay, now I need an advance rate round 1 sacrificial lamb, the best score I can possibly find in the first round of the
Loveland, baby.
No, it's got to be a running back.
Oh, okay.
Got to be a running back, and
hear me out.
Preferably, it's on the AFC side as well because I have Bills only on that side of the. So I think I'm going to be getting ready to learn Kenneth Gainwell, Jalen Warren, most likely because
I dig it.
I mean, Menenga would make sense too because the Seahawks and Eagles aren't likely to play Menenga until at least the second round. But I think going with Warren or Gainwell makes the most sense here because it's possible. It's probably not likely, but it's possible. But then the problem though is that I have the Seahawks. I have to play a running back against the Texans.
Also, I might have done the Lord's work. You got Walker, I got Charbonnet, so that guy with JSN didn't end up with any of the Seahawks running backs.
No, you know what I'm going to do? I think Rico Dowdle's the best projection on the board.
I dig it. Also, dude.
Oh my God, I fucking missed my pick. Oh my God, I fucking missed it. I misclicked. Oh my God.
Bo Nix 20 after ADP. Though.
Oh my God. I have to rely on Ty Johnson in round 1. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Why is it that we always fuck up these? I always fuck up these $250 drafts. Oh my God.
You want to hear something that's going to ease you a little bit?
I can't believe I missed. I'm using a trackpad and I missed I missed it when I tried to hit Dowdle. I should have fucking starred him. I'm so stupid. Oh my God.
Corey.
So dumb. I'm so fucking dumb. It's insane.
The guy who started Jason Cook proceeded to go Henderson, Hurts, Henry, Christian Watson, Brandon Cooks, AJ Barner, Rashid Shaheed, and Sam Darnold.
That's crazy. Oh my God. I can't believe I just took fucking Bo Nix.
Yeah, no, that's a tilt. I can't lie.
I'm so stupid. That fucking pisses me off.
Oh, Chow was spamming Dowdle too.
I know, dude, and I knew it was. I knew it was Dowdle. I was like, yeah, I wasn't even to be honest with you guys. I wasn't even looking at the chat at the time. I thought Dowdle was the best option, and he absolutely was. But I'm such an absolute sandlicker that I fucking misclicked and got auto picked Bo Nix. Why didn't I star Rico? I'm so dumb. Oh my God.
Yeah, I will say FSC is the land of the crash out. That's for sure.
Okay, well, maybe Bo Nix is the piece you need in round 2, and he gets me through off of a bad Josh Allen game. I don't know. We're gonna be rooting heavy for Ty Johnson in round 1. Ty Johnson's got to be the piece I need to get that Walker through. Holy shit! Imagine if I win this tournament on the back of Ty Johnson going for 20 in the first round. Oh my freaking God!
I can't lie though, Corey. Knowing that this is a freaking 250 entry, I couldn't have asked for a better team in this spot.
Yeah, no, you ended up with a nice looking team there.
We're nutted.
Rams, Jags. I mean, other than not having Puka, like it doesn't. Kyron, I guess too. Yeah, Kyron and Puka. That's pretty much the guys you missed.
Yeah, and a lot of because the thing is, the guy at 1, he's gonna miss a lot. Like because you got to think in terms of combos, right? How many times is the guy at 1 going to end up with a Rams Jag Super Bowl with ETN on
it? It's doable to get ETN there.
You think so?
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
Oh,
I would say it's going to be hard. 10. It's going to be hard to. He's definitely not going to like. All you're basically hoping for is that Adams is the guy that snaps in the Super Bowl, not Puka. Because if you make the Super Bowl against the other Rams Jags teams, you need Puka to not have the big game.
Correct.
Adams needs to have the big game, which is kind of a shitty bet to be making because Puka's that good.
Gotta hope for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Fantasy crash. Yeah, amen, bro. Amen. Yeah, we love a good crash out. We love a good crash out.
Man, like would Dowdle really have made that big of a massive impact to my team? No, because if I can sneak, even let's say I sneak through just on the back of Ty Johnson has 5 points or something.
Now you're gonna be box score watching on the weekend. You're gonna see how much production Rico Dowdle has. You're gonna be
that's gonna suck.
Oh,
but like Josh Allen, AJ Brown, Smitty, Shakir, Kincaid, Goddard, and Palmer. That should be enough to get me through. If I get a big Allen game, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like Allen is a quarterback. He scores the most points. You get a 35 burger from him, you're good. It's just
is this 1 out of 6?
It is, yeah. It's just that Allen's got to be the piece you need, basically, for me to advance this team now. And Walker's going to have to carry me in the remaining rounds, too, as far as the running back position. He'll have to get to the NFC Championship against the Eagles.
I am a little bit biased, but I'm not going to complain because it is 1 of 6. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. There you go.
Don't worry, it's happened to me, too.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah, on also, a $250 team, that fucking blows, but whatever.
Could you imagine, though, if you were the $250 teams that was drafting Derrick Henry in the top 35?
Yeah, that would have sucked.
He was 33.9 ADP.
Oh, God. That's gross.
People might have been drafting him in like the 20s.
Oh, it's gross. That's so gross.
Imagine.
Okay, Gauntlet?
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do a Gauntlet.
I am down. Hopefully they still have coffee downstairs. That'd be great.
You can drink coffee at 5:16 p.m.? You know, we have to get up early to fucking drive home.
I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah, well, going to bed early is I want to disrupt the narrative that when you're tired after 5 p.m., you drink coffee instead of just going to bed early.
Good point. I just said that because I remember I forgot my coffee on the stand as we left the house.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's already fucking 5. Holy shit.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, no, that actually
Oh, you got into one immediately.
Oh. Okay, that's actually not a bad thing, maybe.
I'm not gonna mention anything about what I'm really doing. I'll just I'll help you draft since you're the one streaming.
I got the 103.
I just need to get drafts in, so I'm just gonna keep drafting.
I got the 103.
Yeah, there you go.
Got the 103. I'm cooking.
I haven't. You know what? I have not gotten a single 102 yet. Not one. I have no McCaffrey so far. None. Not one time have I had the opportunity to draft him.
Tanny's built different. Yeah, I'm built thick. I'm built tough.
I might should I just tilt my face off to another $250 draft just because I'm fucking cheese that I just ruined that one?
Yeah, fuck it.
I got a 101 there.
You did?
Yeah, I might just take Christian just because I don't have him yet.
Gauntlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a single Puka share. And
I'm just gonna take Christian just because I don't have him yet. All right. All righty.
All right. First JSN team, and that's because I've never been in position to take them.
There you go.
Actually, I was once, and that was the draft that he fell to the guy at 6, who then proceeded to completely bomb his team after starting JSN and Cook.
Yeah.
We take it, though. I'll take it. You always want to see the competition stub their toe.
I'm pissed that that $100 contest is only a 1 entry max. I was hoping I could do like 4 or 5 of those. I'm at 4 with Corey. Oh, okay. We got Arthur's in my draft. Nice.
Oh, damn. Hey, I know the answer is going to be I don't care about basketball. So I'll say it right now.
I don't care about basketball.
But for those of you that do care about basketball, there's apparently a report that the Washington Wizards are interested in Trae Young. Interesting.
I can't do it. I can't take McCaffrey over Puka.
No, you can't. Puka's Puka.
I don't have McCaffrey yet, though.
But
I need to get some McCaffrey shares at 2 or 3. I can't not take Puka when I get the 101.
Cool.
You haven't gotten him once yet.
Fucking pissed. Also,
too, just my brain says that the Eagles beat the 49ers in the first round. I'm sorry, Dylan, if you're still listening to this, but I'm a little, I think confidently in that game, the 49ers defense is the worst unit on the field. So if Philly can get out of there with a win, which I think they can, and they've proven that when the big lights were on last year, they weren't really the greatest offense down the stretch. Playoffs hit, and then they start playing well. I do think that could happen again this year, which is why I'm kind of pro Eagles so far in my drafts that I've done, because I do think they have a pretty easy path to the NFC Championship, because if they beat San Francisco in Philly, banged up defense, should be I'm not going to say it's an easy game.
I think the entire conference is open.
It is, but I think Philly has one of the easier paths because they would hypothetically be most likely to play Chicago then after beating the 49ers. And then they'd play presumably Seattle or the Rams, whoever would make the NFC Championship. To me, that's a pretty easy path to the Super Bowl.
But I mean, like, what's a hard path then in the NFC?
I think the Seahawks have a hard path in the NFC because, well, after the bye, obviously they have they would most likely be playing the Rams, and then after the Rams, they'd probably be playing the Eagles. So that's why I think it's a hard path. So I think those are the 3 best teams in the conference.
Henderson sniped. I'm sad.
Yeah.
No, Seattle. Wait, Seattle. No, Ken Walker. Oh man, I'm just gonna take Nico because I have JSN, and at least that's an advanced piece. Plus, they can't play the Patriots till. When can they play the Patriots? If the Jaguars win, they won't play the Patriots until the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got May, JSN, and Nico so far.
There you go.
It's not bad. Would have preferred my piece be in the NFC side, but when this Griffin Goltz guy snipes his Super Bowl matchup for me, it's tough.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Rams Patriots is a very, very likely.
Yeah, it's going to be a popular one for sure. A lot of people are going to be building that one out.
It's unfortunate because the one time that Henderson doesn't fall is the one time I need him.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, JSN, May, and Nico were feeling good. We'll see what ends up falling here.
This guy's just auto picking Rams players. Fucking so irritating.
Just auto picking Rams players.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna go. I would ideally love to get Stafford and Henderson with this turn, and I could go with the Rams, Patriots, but with like a little bit of a different feel to it. I'm sure there's got to be I wonder if there's teams out there that have built Rams Patriots, but somehow have 4 pieces from it. Like, because most Rams Patriots, well, because think about it, most Rams Patriots teams are going to be Kyron and Adams with like Henderson and May.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are gonna be like Puka and Stafford with Henderson, and you know what I mean? Like, it's probably hard to have like Puka, Adams, Stafford or something like that with Henderson. Like, it would be very difficult to build out a team like that.
I feel you.
So I wonder if there's anybody out there that's built out something like that. So I ended up with the Stafford, Puka, Henderson start.
Not too shabby.
So we got the pretty chalk based on ADP. So I'm imagining I'm gonna have to get a little bit unique here with the rest of it.
Hunter Henry.
Looks like Arthur got the Allen Cook start. Love to see that.
Yeah, that's quite the start. I can't lie.
Kyle Williams, Kayshon Boutte would probably finish off those builds. Yeah, those guys are both really, really. I love the one thing I really do love about stacking the Patriots is that Kyle Williams, Kayshon Boutte just feel like such great spike. Oh, we had divisional round. Kayshon Boutte caught a long touchdown,
65-yard touchdown.
NFC champion or AFC championship. Kyle Williams had 4 for 36 and a touchdown or something like that. Like, it feels pretty likely that those guys would hit your lineup at some point.
I see the vision.
Okay, what do I want with my next pick here? Not really anything other than Stephon Diggs that would fit my team. So we all know how that's going to go. He was literally the next pick.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is not really a great setup. I got to just hope for a one-off, I guess, because it's not really anything that appeals to me. I guess I could go with a one-off Sutton.
I am hoping Mr. Ramondre Stevenson falls to me. Otherwise, I might be cooked at running back in round 1. I could go like an Amarian or like, I mean, Charbonnet's kind of cheap too. Loki, I should have taken Stevenson over Walker.
You kind of need, you kind of need the
upside.
Well, you could still get Stevenson here. In my opinion, you should take Stevenson right now.
I already took Walker, is what I'm saying. Like, I could have taken Stevenson and then just taken Charbonnet at this pick to guarantee that I get a Seahawks running back.
Right.
But I think the upside was taking Walker and hoping Stevenson fell, and hopefully it happens.
Yeah.
Although this guy's got fucking no running backs, I'm kind of scared. Oh, he took Charbonnet.
Took Charbonnet. Okay. Yeah, you feel good about
work.
that.
That'll work. That'll do.
Okay, what can I do here? I guess I can get Corum. It's one of these. I think I'm just going to take a one-off player here. The most unlikely opponent of the New England Patriots is the Denver Broncos. It's impossible for them to play until the AFC Championship. So correct. I think I will go with a one-off Sutton here.
The other one is the Buffalo Bills, right?
No, no, it's not impossible that they play the Bills. It
is impossible because the Broncos would play the Bills regardless.
Oh, Oh yeah, I guess if the Patriots win,
Yeah.
if the Patriots win, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the Patriots can't play the Bills for the AFC Championship if it were to happen.
There's got to be a way that they can play the Bills.
No, they're 7th seed.
Yeah, so they're playing the Chargers. The Bills are the 6th.
If the Bills win, they're guaranteed to play the Broncos.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Not
if the Chargers win. Chargers the 7th seed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but
fair.
The Chargers winning would mean that the Patriots lost. So it is impossible. Correct. You're right. It is impossible.
Am I tweaking?
It's going Darnold.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go, to be honest.
Yeah, I think taking a Shaheed and then tapping those Patriots wide receivers makes sense.
I need a couple more pieces
Cup.
for round one, though.
I do think Cup is kind of an underrated piece for the playoffs. Just because he's an older veteran guy. Like, I could see him having a spike week in the playoffs, like saving his energy for that.
I got to take one more Seahawk, and then with the other 2 picks, literally go for advance rate.
I'm kind of actually a little pissed. I built out a couple Seahawks teams so far, and I hadn't even considered Cooper Kupp. Not that he's playing well this year, but I do think it's possible he catches 2 touchdowns in one of the games.
I need one-off pieces now. That's what I need. I need to get out around 1.
Yeah, I need to get my Q set here. Rams.
Burden feels like one of the plays of all plays to just get out around 1.
Yeah, he's such a good get out around 1 play for sure.
Like, would it at all shock someone if he went like 7 for 103 and 2 tugs?
No. I guess I'm also live for the Broncos as well. If I want to go Rams Broncos, I can.
Running back.
Franklin.
Stevenson's my only running back in round 1 right now. It's not great.
Rams, Knicks.
Yeah, I'll go Burden here. What other round 1 running back do I got? Like Jalen Warren, maybe? Rico Dowdle. I could go with one of them. Okay, we could do that.
Sort these by ADP, I guess. Let's go.
Also, I will say, Bucks versus Panthers might have been one of the worst football games I've ever watched.
It was pretty hard on the eyes. I can't lie.
It's horrific.
Okay, let's go Booty here. It's an interesting build. Got Stafford, Corum, Nakua, 3 Rams. Henderson, Booty, 2 Patriots. Franklin, Sutton, 2 Broncos so far. Let's end it with 5 Rams, I think. So we'll go 5 and then 2 or 3 of the other 2 teams. Probably 2 of the Broncos, I would imagine, because they're the one with the bye. What?
Purdy and Rodgers went back to back.
All right.
How is that? Purdy fell that far and Rodgers is the next quarterback?
You just know the person who takes Rodgers goes, but what if it happens? What if it happens? What if they go on a run? Like, imagine how ecstatic you would feel if you had a huge portfolio. You're like, fuck it, I got a couple of Rodgers teams.
Yeah, that's gross.
It is disgusting.
Rico. You might just get hit with the Rico.
Arthur said, I'm cooking. He's got Josh Allen, James Cook, Swift, AJ Brown, Shakir, Goddard, Kincaid. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking team.
Not too shabby.
4 Bills, 2 Eagles. I guess you missed out on Smitty. You went with Shakir by the looks of it instead. I probably would rather forego, if I'm building Bills Eagles, I would rather forego Shakir and take Smitty than I would take Shakir and then try and because you can find random spike week guys at Buffalo a lot easier than you can on Philly. I'd rather have Smitty in that situation. Yeah. He's also just a way better receiver than Shakir.
Yeah, Shakir kind of stinks. Like when you hear people say it's like, oh, we can't take slot wide receivers high in the current modern NFL. Like the slot receivers they're talking about are like Khalil Shakir types. But like the problem
is dare shit on Wan'Dale Robinson's name right now.
But I was gonna say like the problem is like the prospects are like, you know, JSN and Makai Lemon and a bunch of like really, really good prospects. But like someone just says slot receiver, like the guy I think of is Khalil Shakir.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? I need to do some research on this Rams tight end core. Who the F is running routes on this team? Do you have any idea who the leading route participation player is on this roster over the last couple of weeks? Because I have no effing
I'm guessing
clue.
Parkinson.
Okay. So Tyler Higbee ran the most routes in week 18.
Did not know he came back.
And he had 20.1 fantasy points. Colby Parkinson, 69% of the routes.
They're all running routes.
Terrence Ferguson, 46%. But prior to the previous 2 weeks, Ferguson was leading the team in routes. And then Davis Allen, just for shits and gigs, is out there for fucking 45% of the. How many times do they have 3 tight ends on the field?
Who's their 5th tight end? Nick Vanette?
Ugh. Okay. Terrence Ferguson's the best tight end of that group. So I'm going to be taking Terrence Ferguson. Terrence Ferguson is going to be on pretty much all of my Rams teams because he's just that good of a player.
I've been taking some Parkinson.
I'm going to grab Kyle Williams here with this pick.
My guy.
Then I'll go Terrence Ferguson here. All right. Then I think I want to close it out with one more Rams player, and then we're good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a bit of a wonky looking team.
Ooh, okay. I got the stat, by the way. You remember how I mentioned that the Cowboys defense was the worst of all time?
Yeah.
Well, according to, Aaron Schatz, Football Reference.
Yep.
DVOA wise, the 4th worst defense of all time. The worst since 1986 Tampa Bay, by the way, in terms of DVOA.
The Yucks.
Look at the records of all the teams in this, where the Cowboys are, because obviously you get to some good, decent teams here. But out of all the top 5 teams, they all won 2 games, and the Cowboys somehow got 7. They had a worse defense than the 0-16 Lions.
It's crazy that 86 and 87 Miami Dolphins are both on there. Marino was just carrying. He had a 7-5 and 8-8 record those 2 years.
Some may say that the Dak is the Marino of his generation.
Never. I would. No one would ever say that. Because Mahomes is the Marino of this generation.
Well, I know Mahomes won Super Bowls though. Marino didn't win one.
Okay,
that's what I mean. Who would be?
Who's Burrow? Probably so far. At least Lamar.
One.
I mean, not really at all the same type of player. Who's a gunslinger quarterback?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Yeah, it's Josh Allen.
It's got to be Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's the Marino of this generation.
Pete, I was joking. Relax. I was joking. And no, actually, Dylan, no. He's the Marino of his generation, baby. Let's go. Both hogged down by shitty ass quarterbacks or defenses. Quarterbacks hunked down by shitty ass defenses.
Do you remember that draft where everybody talked about how who was the GM of the Giants at the time? Dave Gettleman.
Oh,
how he loved his hog mollies. That was every draft show was he's going to take an offensive lineman because he loves his hog mollies, and he fucking took Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that was funny.
They were who was the tackle in that class that was supposed to go high?
Saquon's class? There was Bradley Chubb.
Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson was who they were talking about, yeah.
But they were also rumored for Bradley Chubb, and Bradley Chubb was considered a hog molly
because he was an edge rusher, yeah. And there was some McGlinchey talk. I remember McGlinchey got a little bit of buzz in that spot, but it was mainly Quentin Nelson that they were.
I thought McGlinchey was a shock when he went 9. He was supposed to go in the teens, no?
Really? No, Colton Miller was the shock who went high. I remember
Colton Miller ended up being an all-pro.
He ended up being really all-pro might be a stretch, but he ended up being good. For sure.
Did he hit it once? I thought.
No, he's been a Pro Bowler a couple times, I think, though.
Let me see what the resume looks like. He, I guess he's never made it, but he's been a really solid tackle for fucking. Well, almost 9 years now.
Yeah.
Shout out Colton Miller.
Shout out Colt Miller. Let me go with another Ram here. Let's play the wheel of tight ends for Los Angeles. Which tight end am I going to take?
I mean, if Ferguson's available, you take him.
Colby Parkinson's available because I took Ferguson ahead of him because I think he's a better player. So I guess I go Parkinson.
Go both.
Unless I go Xavier Smith on the scroll to F down.
If you're going to go with the scroll to F down, go with Mumfield.
Nah, Xavier Smith is the way.
Konata Mumfield.
Let's look at the wide receiver route usage of these players. Who's the highest one? Is it Mumfield or is it Xavier? It is Konata Mumfield.
Konata Mumfield, baby.
With the fucking.
What are you running on?
50 and 71%. Xavier Smith, 59. Xavier Smith. Don't speak ill on Xavier Smith. Him and Terrence Ferguson won me a fucking fantasy championship in Demi Degeneracy.
Oh. I'm staying in the Flock League, JT. I just needed a mental break from clips, to be honest.
Yeah, and the Denny's will be in August in Austin next year.
Yeah,
so we'll probably live stream it while we're there, and at the very least, it will be made into a video of some kind.
Yeah, which, by the way, speaking on that too, I guess we never discussed the details of it. I mentioned this to Corey, but it's not just pancakes. It's there's every item menu, and each menu is taking it extra or X amount of time.
So the
off,
only
right?
I don't think we agreed to that because the only reason Mason said that was Zach can't eat pancakes. So he's like, with Zach, we can do eggs because he can't eat pancakes.
Because I know
we can make you a full menu list.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like
this shaves off that much time. This shaves off that much. That would probably be more fun.
Because even if let's just say like pancakes for like an hour off, I'd assume that's probably what it'd be.
Yeah,
like if it's 24 hours, an hour off.
Like even maybe if it's an egg is 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that.
Something like that. You know what I mean?
I guess it's protein, it's more filling, but it's not carbs. So I could if pancakes are an hour, how much time off should an egg be? Let's get a poll in the chat here. To me, I think eggs should be 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 20
they're less
30
calories,
minutes.
but they're more protein, so they are gonna fill you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like for every strip of bacon, it's like 10 minutes or some bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Do you I want to do another big mitten, but you're obviously I don't think you want to based on
for what?
Do you want to do another big mitten or no? Bigger mitten, sorry, a $250 one?
Yeah, sure, why not?
If you want to do another one, we could do it. I just was going to share screens. I didn't know if you wanted to do one too.
I go share screen then if you haven't done yours.
Okay. Well, I did one and I fucking ruined it with Bo Nix, so I want to do another one. Okay, I'm going to enter it and see if it fills.
How about this? If we need one more, I'll join.
It says waiting for 5.
No,
okay, no, fuck it. Yeah, no, we're going to get out of there. All right, yeah, I could put your screen back on.
JT, appreciate it. Yeah, there was just I mean, for those of you that follow me on Twitter and stuff, you'll know like it's just been a really like tough year in general. And honestly, there was just a lot going on mentally at that time. So unfortunately, the optics of it, people are gonna say, oh well, you quit on the videos, you quit on the league. It's like, well, I just didn't want to make clips because if I could paint this to you, if you're struggling mentally at a certain point and you know inherently that all these clips are just going to be used kind of against you in the narrative, you're going to not be motivated to want to make them. Now, obviously, I'm in a point now where I feel a lot better and I'm going to end up, making something addressing it. But for a certain period of time, I just needed a break, to be honest.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, last year when I'm fucking losing every game and I want to die, do I want to make clips anymore? No, I kind of like powered through it, but I also like there was more. You were getting fucking dragged, so I get it for sure. I'm gonna do another gauntlet if you want to do one.
Yeah, if it was just off the bat, I'm making clips on my losing team, I would have perfectly played into that. No, like there's more than just I stopped making it because my team's losing. But obviously, a lot of people don't understand that.
Well, yeah, people don't know the context of everything. Yeah. But anyways, okay,
it is what it is. Let's go.
Let's. Do you want to? I could share screen for a little bit. You've been sharing for a while. You want to? I'll count it down here.
Shit!
You want to do a gauntlet?
What do you want? Gauntlet. Sorry, I zoned out. And yes, Dylan, I saw it, and I'm not acknowledging it, considering the obvious.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, we're not. Dylan, you gotta understand, we're not acknowledging comments like that, brother.
Respectfully.
All right. 3, 2. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Confirm. All right. Insta fill. You in?
Yeah.
You're in. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. I don't see classic 105. I got a 104, so we'll take that.
I will say though, I can't complain because, like I said, this is actually like of the contest my favorite spots to pick.
I will say this draft could get a little crazy because we got Phone Man Larry with no badge. We got Black Badge Ultimate Tennis, and we have no badge Groovy Greg. So this draft could
Groovy Greg was in our other one.
Was he? Yes. Okay, so this one could get a little bit. This one could get a little.
I need to see his team now. Like I want to know how off the wall he was.
How do I not have a red badge by now?
That's what I was going to point out. What the fuck
How do I not have a red badge? I've maxed BBM like 3 times.
I've had a red badge for 2 years, and you haven't had one yet.
Isn't it 500 drafts? I've maxed BBM 3 times.
It's because you only do football. Remember, like I did like hockey and basketball. I did like all sports.
Peter said I'm rooting for Mr. Groovy.
It's Groovy. Where's he gonna shoot? Was he in the bigger mitten? No, what was he in?
I don't know. Not sure. Let's see what happens here. I would like to get a Christian McCaffrey share. I don't think I'm going to get one at 104, but I would like to get a Christian McCaffrey share here because I am falling behind on these Niners, and I'm taking a pretty clear stance knowing that I have quite a few Eagles already. So I guess I'm going to be rooting for the Eagles.
There you go. Yeah, Groovy Greg was in our other one. He started with Allen and Cook. He actually has a pretty good team, all things considered. No, he drafted well. He drafted well.
Okay, so he wasn't a complete sand.
He wasn't complete sand.
All right, there's Puka Nakua going to Foreman Larry, who auto picked him.
Phone man.
Foreman. He's a foreman.
Phone man. What?
Groovy Greg here, boys. Oh, look, we got Groovy Greg in the chat.
Let's go, Greg. Yeah, I was just complimenting you that you did a good job in the last draft.
I was
not even joking.
No, I wanted Christian McCaffrey. Damn it. Why do I keep getting JSN? I keep getting JSN.
Yeah, I know you love JSN.
I'm just a big JSN enjoyer, apparently.
Yeah, you're enjoying him, all right.
Do I take him? You know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and tightrope a Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl. So, to give you guys an idea, Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl, that means I have to hit the nuts twice because I need to have 5 players live for round 1. It's a 1 of 6. So I basically need to hit the best 5 players I possibly can. And then again, in round 4 in the Super Bowl, if I make it that far, I would have to hit the nuts again after that. However, I'm probably the only one with 5 players live. Like if we get a Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl, what percentage of the field, Danny, do you think has 5 players that they can roster in a Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl?
Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl, 5 players. Not many.
You can't imagine there's too many teams that are live with that for sure.
I'm going to do an Eagle stack this time. I you know what? I
hate
on them
fucking have to take James Cook. Never mind.
That's insane.
I have to take James Cook. Holy shit.
I would have taken him, but I didn't want to risk like making my Super Bowl knowing that the Bills quarterback was already taken because you got your quarterback. You're fine, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have a quarterback. Ooh,
no, I could take
got
Darnold and then an advanced rate quarterback.
Yeah, like
I could go Darnold Stroud or something like that.
So the reason why I didn't take Cook, because obviously Bills Eagles, like it's a decent show. If I had taken,
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Bears.
If I had taken a different team player without securing my quarterback and Hurts had gone, I would have been completely fine.
Right.
So at least now it's like I'm hoping Hurts falls. I can take him. But if he doesn't fall, I can always pivot to a different AFC team.
For sure. Yeah, I was planning on trying to do the nuts Broncos and Seahawks, but when you get the value like that, holy shit, you got to take it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I think what makes the most sense here, if I can do it and pull it off.
Hurts went.
I think if I could pull this off, I would like to do Caleb as my advanced rate quarterback and maybe have like a mini stack of Bears because the Seahawks and what?
Go to Ultimate Tennis.
Oh, he took Jalen Hurts with Josh Allen. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, he just named quarterback.
Okay, let's see what he does with his other pick here. Not really sure what he's saying.
He's a horrible human being.
He's probably going to take Khalil Shakir from me right now. Okay.
Am I backdooring Jaguars yet again? I might have to.
You might just only be rooting for the Jaguars based on what I've seen so far.
Like, fuck. What do you want me to do? Everybody's getting taken.
Okay, Bears, Seahawks.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I'm going to build this out so that my NFC team is one of the Bears or Seahawks. Let's use those 2 quarterbacks and then Bills on the other side of the conference.
Just build the Jaguars with every NFC team at this point.
Yeah, that's pretty much where you're at. Okay, so what do I want here? I got Shakir on the board for me, so that's a pretty easy pick.
Yeah.
Shakir. And then ideally Walker falls back to me so I can get him for my Seahawks team.
Stafford still being available is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Who got Adams? Wait.
He took Adams, I think.
And Kyron.
Yeah. Oh, Phone Man Larry took him. Yeah. Oh, dude, he got Adams and Kyron to fall there.
Whew. I need somebody to snipe Stafford for the cause.
Yeah, somebody might have to fall on the sword here and snipe Stafford.
I mean,
this is an insane start if he ends up pulling this off.
I physically can't.
I can't either. Why am I getting a phone call? Beat it. Okay. I gotta take Kenneth Walker, man. I can't be sniping Stafford here.
Dude, I hope tennis takes him.
Yeah, we can't advise anything here, but I gotta take Kenneth Walker. So do it, Dennis. Do it. Bearman could do it. Bearman doesn't have a quarterback.
Bearman, do it.
And he's taking an uncorrelated mess so far. He's definitely taking Stafford here.
It.
He's definitely taking Stafford.
Is speaking to him like the Goblin Mask.
No, he took Jawan Jennings.
No,
Ultimate Tennis. If he takes a
Dennis,
third
take one for the team. Tennis, you already took a second quarterback. You already ruined your team. Take one for the team.
He's not gonna take a third.
Take one for the team.
He's not gonna take a third.
Take one for the team.
If he takes a third, no, he didn't do it. There's no way.
Larry's got
Larry,
the nuts.
Larry, good job. Good job, Larry. Well played. Well played. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
I was talking shit about him too. I was like, he has no badge. What a dustbin.
Yo, he's wrecking us, bro.
Wow. What a start. What a start for Larry.
Dog. Larry is just he's making us our fucking.
To be fair, I guess I could have taken Stafford and used him as my advance rate quarterback and gone with Seahawks, but
you definitely could have.
I should have just done that, to be honest.
Well,
but
you know,
I needed Walker though. I couldn't pass on Walker.
You know, he has Broncos now too.
Like, I would be ruining my own team to make sure he doesn't get that. Like, you know what I mean? Gotta go Kincaid there.
Why did I star Corum? I need Dude, that was muscle memory. I just starred Corum. Where's Goddard? Is Goddard gone? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah.
He's gone.
Okay.
He went 2 picks before me. It's ultimate tennis. I'm with you, Danny. I'm a huge Jags fan. Watch out. T-Law will be a top 5 fantasy quarterback next year. He was a top 5 fantasy quarterback this year.
He's incredible, dude.
He was a top 5 quarterback this year, was he not?
He was unbelievable. And he did it without Travis Hunter. You gotta tip your cap.
Yeah.
To do it without your superstar is like it's a thing.
I think
Parker.
I think I got it. Okay. You're going Parker. What do you do if you're me here? Take the ADP value on Swift, knowing that Caleb is going to be my advance rate quarterback anyways, or just take Charbonnet to secure the whole Seahawks backfield?
Swift.
Yeah, I think I got to do it.
We got to hope Phone Man Larry phones it in at this point.
Foreman Larry. Guy's a foreman. Certified.
What is even Phone Man, though? Like F-O-N-E.
He's a phone man. What did he end up doing? He went with RJ Harvey with his other pick there.
He can go any direction, though.
He can go any direction. Yeah. He's got the fucking premium.
So ultimate tennis. It was cool to cuck me with Jalen Hurts, but you didn't want to cuck him on Stafford?
No. I mean, he did kind of have to pivot, so I get why he did it.
But did he?
Yeah, because I was taking all the Bills. Like, he didn't have a choice. I already had.
You had only taken one off the board by the time he went second pick.
Could he have taken Shakir?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
He's just an asshole.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's a fucking dickhead.
He should have just taken him now.
he's just
Phone Man Larry's about to take fucking Blake Corum too.
Hey, he's
about to get Blake Corum as well.
He's just literally what the Flock League comments think I am.
Yeah. He's gonna get Corum as well. He's got all 5 of the top Rams. Shout out to Phone Man Larry. If you win this contest, just know that we were rooting for you.
Just start taking a bunch of reaches, get it thrown. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, there's Corum.
I'm joking.
He's probably
don't do that, guys.
He's gonna take Bo Nix here probably because he has Harvey.
Yeah. Fuck.
Unless he takes a one-off player to help.
He does need a receiver.
He does need to advance too. He took Hampton. Okay, that makes sense. To advance his team to the next round, but he's kind of fucking up there. Why does he take a 4th running back?
He did not need to.
He did not need to. Not to mention,
it went.
I mean, you have Puka and Adams though; they're probably going to carry you.
See, it went so well for him that like you could tell he was like shitting himself a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin this stuff. But I will say though, because you have Puka and Adams, like they're probably just going to be hitting your lineup every single week. It makes sense. Damn it! I thought Charbonnet was going to fall.
He's like, fuck.
Actually, you know what? I wasn't going to take a 4th running back anyways.
Fuck.
I wasn't going to take a 4th running back. It's fine.
Dude, who took fucking Goddard? What an asshole.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking ass.
Okay. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here because I feel like I have to take both of my quarterbacks now or else I'm screwed. Oh, man, this is sketch. No, you know what? I'm pushing it. I'm going to risk it. I'll take Burden first, and then I'll go with Caleb with my next pick or Darnold, whoever I need to get. Because worst case scenario, if Darnold's, no one's going to take Darnold. I already have Walker and JSN. You're also picking behind me, and you're not motivated to take a quarterback. The sketchy thing is that if Darnold goes, because then I would be really fucking boned. But if Darnold doesn't go, I think it's more important for me to get Darnold than it is for me to get Caleb.
Do I need a running back?
What do you do in this situation, Danny? You already have Burden.
I'm on the clock, sorry.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Go Franklin.
Okay, what do you do in this situation?
Stop.
You have 2 Bears and 2 Seahawks, but JSN and Walker are your 2 Seahawks. Do you go with Caleb and push Darnold knowing that no one's really motivated to take Darnold? Or do you take Darnold first and say, worst case scenario, I pivot to like a Herbert as my advance rate quarterback?
I think you just take the risk on leaving Darnold on the board.
Okay. Well, I still have a Super Bowl live if it's a Bears Super Bowl. It's just a Bears Seahawks NFC Championship.
Yeah.
I just want both scenarios live so that I can field a Super Bowl in both cases.
Who do you think's more likely going to be a piece that you're upset that you missed out on in terms of points? Yeah. That's why.
Especially knowing that Darnold's on bye, people are not going to be like, oh, let me take a one-off Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they'd have.
Okay, let's see what I'm so invested in what Phone Man Larry does. Okay, there's Bo Nix. That's another bye week player for him. Oh, what are you doing? What the fuck? Why did he take Sam Darnold, dude?
He ruined it. He ruined.
Oh my
God. He ruined the start. He ruined the Stafford start.
And he ruined my team in the process. You piece of shit. You absolute piece of shit.
How did he ruin that start?
Oh my!
You get blessed by the gods and you fuck it up.
All right. Okay, I'm going DJ Moore here, I guess. I guess I just pivot to a Bears Super Bowl now.
Phone Man.
Oh, that's so irritating. I can't believe he did that.
Phone Man.
I can't believe he
Do you need a running back or no? Do you need him?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm good?
You're
okay.
Fine. I have Swift.
Yeah, I needed another running back.
I have Walker, James Cook, and Swift. I'm fine at running back.
Oh my God.
Oh, that fucking pisses me off.
Phone Man.
Why would you pick two quarterbacks?
He's an asshole.
He's just hoping. This is hero wide receiver. He's hoping Puka and Adams carry him so hard.
He's got 2 wide receivers and 3 quarterbacks.
And 4 running backs.
The 3-4-2.
Oh
Not
my
the
God.
The 3-4-2 is insane.
That fucking irritates me to my
What
core.
the fuck?
And you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna take like Tutu Atwell with his final pick and be like, "I'm fine at wide receiver."
He got blessed.
Okay,
He got blessed.
take Loveland here, surely, right?
What the fuck? He proceeded to follow up Puka, Adams, Kyron Stafford, RJ Harvey, and Blake Corum with Hampton, Nixon, Darnold.
Why would you take Darnold? That doesn't make any sense. He took a naked Darnold. What was that? Like, he was the last person I thought would take Darnold. Oh my God.
What a dumbass.
Like, that's not even, there's no conceivable reason he takes Darnold. Like, what? Like, he's on bye. He has Bo Nix, who's his other quarterback on bye.
Who's on bye? He didn't do bye week.
You know what also is true? The most likely opponent of his Rams stack in round 2 is the Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, but he'll be good at receiver. He got QJ.
Oh my God. I hate this guy. I hate him.
How did he fuck it up?
Oh my God. What a fucking bag fumble. What a bag fumble.
It's one thing to take 2 quarterbacks, but to take the 2 1-seed bye week quarterbacks does nothing for your
Do
team.
you know how good my team would have been if he doesn't do that? Look how good this team is, Danny.
I know.
Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Loveland is now my primary stack, obviously. JSN, Kenneth Walker is my secondary NFC stack, but I can't field a fucking Super Bowl with the Seahawks now because the Darnold pick got sniped from me. But I guess I'm just all Bears on this team. That fucking, this team would have been so good.
Yo, what a fucking sand eater. What are we talking about? How do you screw it up that bad?
That was insane. Insane.
What? Bro, you get blessed by the gods. You get the perfect 4 stack in this contest at the 1 seed. And what do?
RJ was a fine pick. You build out a Broncos Rams and then you try and advance it like with three late round players. I think that's fine.
The first 6 picks are reasonable. And then you go fucking Hampton, Nix, Darnold, and QJ.
Yeah, taking a 4th second and third quarterbacks. You didn't really need Nix either.
Both the bye week quarterbacks.
What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, you got to advance 1 out of 6, and 2 of his 3 quarterbacks aren't even playing this week.
Oh my God.
What? If the rationale was one of those spike week next to Stafford, that's one thing.
Well, if he was going to take, that was also why I took Caleb, because I was like, if he's going to take 1 quarterback, it would be Caleb.
Oh my God.
Okay, Gauntlet.
Yeah, sorry. that was an experience.
Oh my God. Did he start getting autos? No, I don't think so. I think he was taking those players.
I think he was consciously making those picks.
Yeah, he was consciously making those picks. Okay. Counter down from 5 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting for 3.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Also, I'm going to grab.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
I'm going to grab the link for people to sign up on Underdog in case they are new. I can drop that in the chat.
Official, by the way, Trae Young is working with his team to try to get a trade from the Hawks. And like I said an hour ago, the Wizards have emergency suitors. So.
There you go, Danny. 103.
Finally.
I
still haven't gotten a 102 or 101.
I can't get a 102, man. I can't get McCaffrey. It's pissing me off.
I haven't gotten a Puka share. It makes me sick because I think the Rams are literally going to fucking go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of Puka shares, thankfully.
Busters boys.
Can Busters boys and Zach Hands get weird so that you can get Puka and I can get McCaffrey?
Yeah, dude, it'd be great if they went like fucking
Allen and JSN.
Yeah, fuck. Go Allen and Drake May if you want. Get the quarterbacks.
It's funny too because I'm like, should we like stop streaming soon? But like, what are we gonna do as second the stream is done? What we're doing currently.
Yeah.
So we might as well just keep going.
You know, we just might.
Might as well just keep going.
Wait, the 2019 Dolphins ended up 5-11. Good for them. How'd they win 5 games that year? I remember when the Cowboys played them, they were on track to be one of the worst teams of all time.
They were at the end of the season, they started to bounce back a little because Fitzmagic started playing.
Right.
Well. But like with Josh Rosen, I think was the quarterback at the beginning of the year, they were just like horrendously bad.
Yeah.
But Fitzmagic kind of revived the season a little bit.
Bro, the butterfly effect of that. If they just simply stayed ass, they would have gotten Joe Burrow. Fitzmagic got them into Tua.
I'm sure they know that.
Puka JSN. Oh, I guess I'm getting McCaffrey.
Fuck! What am I going to build up my 30th Josh Allen team? I guess I'm just Bills pilled, man.
Yeah, the Bill pill.
Okay, what do I want to do here? Let's go with Saquon, I guess. I don't know. Fuck off. I want McCaffrey, man. Maybe I'm going to be happy that I don't get any McCaffrey because the Eagles just wiped the floor with him, but
yeah, they just might. Jalen, AJ.
So ready to take 4 quarterbacks to trigger these guys, Arthur said.
Bro,
AJ goes that high, eh? Fuck.
Dude, nothing grinds my gears more than just incompetence in this draft.
I think I'm going to just go with the classic Drake May to go with my Eagles.
Yeah, let's go with whoever fell. I had May and ETN in the queue.
Yeah. We'll go with Drake May.
All right. I'm just doing Jaguars against the world.
You are just going to be Gluck 3000.
What do you want me to do there, though?
You know Shawn Michaels meme where he's just fucking glazing it? That's going to be you on the Jaguars.
Would you have rather me taking Trevion Henderson?
No, but I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to get him, I don't think.
I'm praying I get Kittle falling back. That would be very, very lovely.
I'd be very happy if I got Henderson, but I don't think I will. Matthew Stafford.
Don't
Kyron.
do it. Don't do it, Zach. Don't do
Kyron,
it, Zach.
Kyron Puka Stafford's it's not impossible to get, but it's
if
pretty
Zach
decent.
starts all NFC fucking West, I'm going to lose it.
Adams, JSN.
If he takes Kittle, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
The NFC West best ball team. Like he's thinking hard, bro. If he gets auto to Kittle, I'm gonna lose full. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh,
no. Fuck. That sucks. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do here? We pivot to Texans.
Yeah, that's not a bad pivot.
Nah.
What about cheeky Jake Tungus in the long
Okay,
term?
I have to take Devontae Smith here. I don't have a choice. Take Devontae Smith, and then we let the chips fall where they may. Either I'm getting Collins or I'm getting Diggs. If one of them falls, then I'm good.
I'm terrified to see what my Jags portfolio is.
What is
after
Arthur
this week.
doing right now? Arthur's got Bills.
Also,
Bills. Oh, Arthur got the Allen Cook starting.
I do apologize, by the way. If you are a Jaguars team, me being so heavily on the Jaguars is probably a death curse for your team.
Yeah. Arthur goes with the Texans. All right. So he grabs Collins from me, unfortunately.
Yeah, yo, spicy. That if the Hawks trade him to the Wizards, that'd be crazy. That's the rumor right now.
Sutton and Harvey for there.
Oh, yo, I thought I was on
should get Diggs here. Hopefully, Arthur doesn't cuck me, but he might. He's already got Texans and Bills. Surely he goes with an NFC player here, I would imagine. But yeah, Diggs, Barkley, Devontae, and May. That kind of feels like a B-Tech fucking Eagles Patriot. You know what I mean? Like it feels like a shitty Eagles Patriots, not like a good one.
I feel you.
I feel like one of the worst things you can do in these drafts is build like a shittier version of the stack that someone has that's way better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like having like the Barkley, Devontae Smith, and May and Diggs feels worse than if I got Barkley, AJ Brown, and Henderson with Hurts, like somebody's gonna have.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I might pivot off of the Patriots into a team that I can mega stack at the end.
Yo, Zach is just vibing.
Zach is just vibing.
Deep.
Henderson, Myers, so he's just cucking both of us. Fun.
You do realize the two teams the two matchups he would have in the semifinals would be the teams that he has playing each other, right?
Yeah. Okay. What can I do here? Who's not likely to play the Eagles?
Lawrence.
The Seahawks aren't likely to play the Eagles until the NFC Championship. The Eagles as the 3 seed. Okay, I got to grab Goddard here. The Eagles as the 3 seed are very likely to play the Bears in the second round. They are going to play the 49ers in the first round. They would be very unlikely to play the Rams, but those players are already taken. I could go off the board with a Packers thing.
That'd be cool.
This seems like not a bad draft to do the Packers bullshit. Because
it is bullshit.
It is bullshit. But like, if it happens, this is the draft to do it because you don't feel good about your draft to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck! Ugh! Needed Stevenson, man. Okay, Hunter Henry's on the board at least. I mean, my Patriots Eagles is not bad.
That might be the first time somebody was ever sniped on Ramondre
Maybe I
Stevenson.
shouldn't fuck this up. This is not a terrible Patriots Eagles.
That might have been the first time I've ever seen someone sniped on Ramondre Stevenson.
I know. I could, you know what I could do actually?
What's up?
I could just take like a B-Tech Seahawks, like a Charbonnet, Darnold, Cup, Shaheed or something, or 3 of those players.
Solid.
Because then I'd have Patriots, Eagles, and Patriots Seahawks live for the Super Bowl. And I think that's not actually a bad strategy because the Seahawks are mathematically very likely to go to the Super Bowl as the 1 seed. And the Eagles and Seahawks wouldn't play each other until the NFC Championship.
I see the vision.
That's not bad. I could roll with that. This guy's JSN, so he's probably going to take Charbonnet here. Yeah, fuck me. Never mind. Can't do that strategy anymore. Fuck it to me. What do I do here?
Okay, so it sounds like Pearsall was out for precaution, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could go Texans, Eagles.
Yeah.
Stroud's
I got a whole
available.
49ers Jaguars thing.
Yeah,
going
let's
on
do
right
that.
now.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Or am I ruining Arthur's day? He's not going to take Woody Marks anyways.
Wait, is the rumor Raleek Brown to the Texas still in the same?
How do the Bears and Eagles not play each other in round 2?
They're guaranteed to.
Are they?
They're 2.
If they both advance, yeah, they are.
they're
They're
2 and 2
guaranteed. Okay, we're gonna go with a little Texans backdoor here and see how it goes. Houston's a good team. I don't want to discount Houston because they're like the 5 seed. I do think they're like everybody assumes the Rams are fine as the 5 seed. Everybody assumes the 49ers are fine to draft as the 5 seed. Why are the Texans not fine to draft?
They
as the
are.
5 seed? And
I
not
like
only
the
that, but I think the AFC is softer.
You're speaking to the choir. You know I like the Texans.
I know, but like
I just haven't been in position to draft.
Think about the ADPs though. Like the ADPs dictate that, it's fine to draft 49ers and Rams high, even though they're not fucking.
Yeah, no, you're
division
absolutely
winners.
right. I think it's partially because people know that those other 5 and 6 seeds are more conducive for fantasy points.
Yeah.
Whereas the Texans is like, if they make it, it's going to be because their defense is an all-timer.
Yeah.
But like still, it's like, doesn't mean Nico can't spike, Woody can't spike.
Well, I don't have
Schultz
Nico,
can't
so that's
spike,
kind of the shitty part about this
Higgins
build.
can't spike.
The shitty part about my
Higgins.
team here is that I don't have Nico. So that kind of sucks, but I do have outs for both Eagles, Texans, and Eagles, Patriots. And the Texans and Patriots are also unlikely to play each other as well because the Patriots in the second round are most likely going to play the Jags. And then if the Bills win that game, then the Patriots in the second round, I guess they would play the Texans in that situation. So I would need to hope that the Jags beat the Bills.
Makes sense.
Are
you taking Caleb or no?
No, I will be taking Jaden Higgins and Dalton Schultz with my last 2 picks. Probably.
I'm probably going to take a second quarterback just for in case Purdy has like a couple picks or something like that. At least I'm not completely fucked.
Yeah. Actually, I probably don't want to take 4 Texans. I should probably just take Jaden Higgins here and then take a not a Menengai, sorry, Booty or somebody like that.
Bears and 49ers are also impossible for them to play each other until the NFC Championship, I believe.
Bears and 49ers?
Correct.
2 versus 6 seed.
Yeah.
So meaning like if the
only way, no, it's impossible because the only way that the Bears would play the 49ers is if the 7 seed won, who are playing the Bears.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's impossible.
So I go
So
Caleb.
I'm gonna go Jaden Higgins. It's an okay looking team. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
I see the vision.
So we got 2 quarterback build of Drake May, CJ Stroud, Woody Marks and Saquon with the running backs, Devontae Smith, Diggs, Dallas Goedert, Hunter Henry, and Jaden Higgins. What we have built out here is 3 Eagles, 4 Patriots, or soon to be 4 Patriots, and 3 Texans. So I can host a 6-man Texans and Eagles Super Bowl and a 7-man Patriots and Eagles Super Bowl. Unless I want to go Schultz here and go for the Texans Super Bowl over the Patriots Super Bowl. But I do think that the Patriots are more likely to go to the Super Bowl. So I will just go with, who do we got here left? Kyle Williams. Oh, Booty's still here. Perfect.
Also, my apologies, Arthur. I did not even remotely realize you were building Bears. I kind of just cucked the shit out of you by accident. That's on me.
Sorry, Bubsy. We're not really looking at the chat when we're like on the clock. Raleek Brown might go to Texas. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Isn't Raleek Brown supposed to be in the class?
Raleek Brown, he what's it called?
I thought he already declared.
No, he initially, I remember, when I first heard the name Raleek Brown?
When
we were with Underdog in Brooklyn, and Crocker was saying he was working with him in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Eric? That's a big throwback then. He was a high school kid at the time.
Yeah, he just committed to university at that time. He was a big-time 5-star.
Where is he from again? Louisville?
No, Arizona State.
Right.
Where did he go first, though? Was it USC? He committed somewhere, decommitted, and then let me see.
Yeah, USC.
USC, yeah. I remember when he was coming out of high school because he worked like specifically with Crocker in California.
That's cool.
Yeah, he had a big year this year, to be fair. 1,100 rushing yards, 6.1 a carry.
That's pretty good.
34 catches.
I mean, we could use the running game help for sure. Yeah. Texas is pretty much guaranteed, in my opinion. I actually thought they might have been known on Mekhi Hughes potentially as well before he went to Houston. Right? Yeah, before he went to Houston, I figured Texas was going to go after a transfer portal running back for sure.
Yeah, yeah, Raleek Brown's interesting. He's like a space back, probably going to weigh in at the combine like a $190. Like he, I can see people giving him like the Bucky comp if he has another big time production year.
Yeah.
He's good though. He's elusive, fast.
I don't know, any water left.
I want to say he ran like 4.3s coming out of high school too. And he's smaller back though. That's the thing. Like he's listed 195, meaning that we're hoping he weighs in above 190 at this point.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. All these freaking running backs are listed 5 to 15 pounds heavier than they actually weigh.
Okay. We are losing viewers at this point in the stream, and we have been live for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think we're dragging on just a little bit. Maybe we should close this one out. Do we want to do one more, or do you want to just close it out here?
Let's do one more. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's do one more. All right. You want to do a gauntlet or a mitten?
Surprise me.
All right. Let's weave a mitten in here. Weave a mitten in.
Mitten 2.
Mitten 2 draft. I shall be entering in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Filled. Beauty.
Dope.
All righty. So this will be the last draft that we do. And then I'm a little thirsty and not quite hungry yet, but we could definitely go get some food pretty soon.
I'll definitely go drink something too.
Yeah. All right. Landa. Got a bunch of red badges in here. All righty. Still no 102s for me. This is pretty insane insanity run that I'm on here of not getting Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. I got another number 4 to number 6 pick.
It's kind of annoying because like when you're like, oh, I'm fading this player. You're like, oh, I'm fading Christian McCaffrey in fantasy football. Like, doesn't feel good.
Meehan was the guy who got blessed with the JSN start and folded it.
I wonder if that was Max. Animal.
Oh my God.
I don't think he can play. Works for underdog. He probably can't play.
Does he still work for them?
He did at one point. I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping up with Max the Animal
No.
lately, but I know he
I-
worked for underdog at some point, and I know you can't play underdog if you
When
work for him.
Warzone first came out, I used to always play with him.
That's funny. JSN 101. Interesting.
And I don't get another.
Puka,
I'm just not going to get any Puka, man.
CMC. I'm gonna do
104 is
something.
the worst pick by far.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna do something weird.
I was thinking about doing something weird.
Go nuts.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Buffalo through James Cook and not take Allen and see if I can build out the NFC side quarterback.
Okay, I'll take Josh Allen then.
There you go.
Do I want to do that though?
Good call.
No, you know what? I'm gonna pull Drake May up the board. Take Drake May 105.
I like it.
Pull Drake May up the board and see what we can work out from a uniqueness standpoint. This guy gets Barkley and Josh Allen. Maybe that was stupid of us to do.
Yeah, whatever.
Drake,
It's a fucking mitten.
yeah, exactly. Drake May. Who do I want to pair him with that would be unique? Unique New York. Unique New York. Let's go Kyron, maybe. Yeah,
I like it.
go Kyron.
You know what? I'll do Eagles here because if I'm not going to take Josh Allen, I at least want a team that have a quarterback that can actually have spike weeks in the playoffs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like if Hurts rushes in like fucking 2 rushing touchdowns, that helps.
Okay.
So
I have Drake May and I have Kyron Williams. Ideally, we get Trevion to fall back to us. If we do not, we are going to choose absolute violence and we're going to go for a crazy ass fucking stack.
as long as it's not an Eagle, I'm good with that.
No, we're going to go like Packers or something fucking crazy.
Spice. Max the Animal with Puka and Adams. That's
Patriots
a nice
Bears
combo.
would be kind of fun too.
Puka and Adams at the 2 pick, eh? He's gonna get Stafford, isn't he? Unless Landa just cucks him here. No!
Oh, that sucks.
Fuck off.
Landa Cucks.
Seriously? Dude. I can't fucking buy anything.
Don't take Henderson if you can, because it would be really nice if I could get him.
I got you. That's insane.
I mean, Devontae fits your team for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a different AFC. You just ruined my whole plan.
Yeah, that's
What an asshole.
this
What the
guy's
fuck?
probably going to take Stephon Diggs from
What
me.
an absolute-
If he doesn't take Diggs, this is a pretty nice start for me.
What a fucking puss.
Landers.
God damn it. That actually
This guy ripping Jacobs up the board.
that just pissed me off.
Okay, so I'm taking Diggs here, definitely.
Like, are we serious though? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
JSN Nico Hurts. What does that do for you?
Min cash at a $5 contest, brother.
Fucking Christ.
Got to min cash in those $5 contests.
What a disgusting person. Well, you're not getting Goddard then, pussy. Fuck you.
Fuck it, you.
Fuck you.
So how many teams actually fired their coach today? We got so Giants already had fired their coach. Titans already had fired their coach. You have Raiders, Browns, Cardinals, and is that it?
Unless I'm forgetting one off the head.
Who else would have fired their coach? Thinking draft order.
I mean, Eberflus is going to get fired soon.
No, I'm saying head coaches. Though.
head coaches. I'm not sure then.
I don't think anybody else is firing their coach. Then I guess
No.
Zach Taylor's staying. Todd Bowles is staying. Sounds like Harbaugh is staying in Baltimore. Yeah, I think that's it. Who else was on the McDaniel? I guess is staying in Miami.
Look at your shitty ass team, Landa. You fucking idiot. Fucking garbage squad.
So mad.
Enjoy your fucking absolute waste of a hurt, pussy.
Waste man's.
By the way, guys, I'm semi joking. There's seriousness to it, but also
Fuck him.
don't take me. Yeah, fuck him. I don't have to explain myself. Fuck him.
Respectfully, fuck you.
Respectfully, fuck you. Bills Jaguars play, so I don't want to do that. Should I just say fuck it and take Kincaid? No, you got.
I have Patriots. You're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna play it like the Bills make the AFC Championship then, and they lose to probably the Texans. I would have to pivot to. So Houston's gonna have to be my pivot. Annoying, I have no Nico, but I can make it with like Stroud, Higgins, Schultz. Okay, it's probably not a threat to actually win it all, but if I can get this thing through, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Did Stevenson go already? I did. Fuck.
Yeah, people love just.
So what do
ripping
I?
them up the
Okay.
board.
I want to do Bears as my secondary NFC team. Would you with this team where I already have Kyron and Trevion? You're probably avoiding Swift, right? And you probably just take the
Yeah.
receivers instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go.
I mean, Myers making it here is very
Probably
interesting.
go Burden here.
I can't take Myers because I have Bills, but like Myers on the board here is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm going to get some players starred here. I always got to get in the habit of starring your players because I think when you do that, you panic so much less.
Yeah, I already do that.
I don't always though. Like sometimes I forget to, and I'm just like doing it.
I have them
top.
in the queue, but then I also look on the main board, and if I see a player that I have starred semi close to the board, I take them.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when I look at the main board as well, but when the things sorted by ADP on my side here with the teams that I have stacked up, it's a lot easier.
I get you,
Okay,
boss man.
Rams, Bears is my other stack. Go DJ Moore, Colston Loveland, Romo Dunze, Kyle Menengai, and then we'll sort by ADP. Perfect. Okay, so we got everything stacked up here. I think I have 5. I want to have 5 Patriots here. So we got Drake May, Trevion, Diggs, Hunter Henry. I would like Booty with one of these picks, but I probably don't have to take him here. I think I probably do have to take him here, actually. I think he's the best projection on the board.
Are you
Like
taking Swift?
Oh, yeah, actually, never mind. If Swift falls to me, I got to take him, I think.
I was going to ask you because otherwise I was going to take
Yeah,
him.
no, I got to take him.
Do you need him for your team?
I don't need him, but I will take him 100%
Okay.
if he is
'Cause
there. Because I
was-
am stacking Bears already.
Are you stacking
Yeah,
Bears? 'Cause otherwise
I have
gonna-
Luther Burden.
Okay, because otherwise I was going to take him.
I do have Luther Burden.
That's fine then.
If you want to take him, go ahead. I don't really need him.
He's just the best projection.
He is the
I
best.
think-
If you want to take him, go ahead and take him. It's not going to bother me.
Okay.
I
I just have to make sure.
Yeah, it would be a nice EDP value for me, but I already have 2 running backs, so it's not really going to bother me too much. I'm going to take Kayshawn here.
Because for what it's worth, do you have your quarterback? You have May, right? You have May?
What's up?
You have Drake May, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because I was literally gonna grab potentially Caleb as a pivot.
I'm just so you know, I'm grabbing like all the receivers on the Bears.
That's fine. I'm gonna grab CJ Stroud. I was gonna grab 2 quarterbacks though.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab
because I probably need 2 quarterbacks and 2 receiving weapons in these last 2 picks. The 2 receivers I was gonna take was Higgins and Schultz, and then I would have needed another quarterback with Stroud, which I don't have to take Caleb. I honestly just took Swift because he was the first projection, but
yeah. I'm gonna take I'm gonna build the onslaught, I think. Instead of trying to like go, oh, I'll do Kyron and Terrence Ferguson, I think I'm just gonna onslaught Bears pass catchers, to be honest.
I respect it.
Go DJ here. And then I'll probably go Loveland next, and then a Dunze.
Who has Nico? Oh, the cuck that sniped me on Hurt. See, it would have been really nice if we had swapped positions right now, dumbass. Fucking idiot. All right, let me get Stroud. Yeah, like bro, his team makes no sense. It's got no there's no rationale to it. He's just drafting.
He's just drafting because fuck it.
By the way, yes, this is the way we cope through
We do just cope through these drafts for sure.
I love seeing Danny crash out. Danny is the kind of crash out football talk starts. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, facts.
If you're not freaking crashing
about
out,
nothing.
Yeah, like
we gotta just yap about nothing. They should just take Derrick Henry out of the ADP, to be honest.
I know,
like,
it's
it's actually kind of
disgusting.
pissing me off that somebody in every single draft room is gonna auto draft him.
yeah.
Virtually, at least. Not every single draft room, but most draft rooms he's getting auto drafted.
That Landa guy's team is pathetic.
What is he doing?
Look at it.
Rico Dowdle. This guy is playing
He
so
just
that we
wasted my
are.
Hurts.
No, you know what he's doing? He's playing so that none of us advance.
Yeah.
Look at his team.
It's horrible.
Think of all the.
But he's got bye weeks though.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That helps. That helps. Oh, okay, I guess I see what he's doing.
Yeah, he's being shit.
No. I know what he's doing. He's trying to build out the Seahawks and Broncos Super Bowl.
And I get that. Why did he take Hurts?
Well, because he needs advance rate quarterback, which makes sense. I
guess.
actually think he's being smart here. I think he's building out a very good team. I didn't realize what he was doing. Why did this guy just take Colson Loveland? That's fine. I guess I'll take Odunze.
The way you said that. I know. I'm just venting because I fucking had James. I was going to build out a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. I get AJ Brown and James Cook first 2 picks. And I see this fucking doofus taking JSN Nico and then stacking it with Hurts.
I think it's wise of him to go, okay, I have JSN. Maybe I'll go for the Broncos and Seahawks. Nuts.
But why would you take the fucking...
Well, you take NFC... Nico. You take Nico because you need the first round projection.
I get that.
You take Hurts because you need the first round projection.
I get that, but even still, you grabbed an NFC team on bye. If you're going to take an advance rate quarterback, take it on the AFC side at a cheaper cost than your 301.
Well, I mean, Jalen Hurts and the Seahawks wouldn't play each other until late, so it's possible he gets them through.
Yes.
Okay. Who do I want to go with my last pick here? I think Kyle Menengai makes sense.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I'll go with Menengai. Could go with Parkinson as well, or Kyle Williams.
I'm going Schultz.
You know what? I'm actually just going to go Kyle Williams. I have the Patriots already. Like, might as well. Get 6 Patriots on my team, which is a little much, but I have 3 Bears and a Ram. So
also just 82 catches this year.
6-3-1 that I built out there. I would be able to. You know what also feels nice when you have 5 or 6 players from one team. If you got the NFC side wrong, you still have the Super Bowl that you could fill out.
Dalton Schultz had 82 catches this year.
Yeah, dude. Dalton Schultz had a good season, man.
Fair enough.
Dalton Schultz had a very good season. From the bye week on, like, I'll go back to it. The bye week that the Texans had, I believe, was in week 7.
Valid.
In week 7 till the end of the season in fantasy, Dalton Schultz, let me see where he ranked among tight ends, because I'm pretty sure he was like pretty high.
Probably like top 6, to be honest.
He was 12th. Okay. I thought he was higher than that.
Yeah.
Sorry, 11th. He was 11th. But yeah, 11th is pretty decent for Dalton Schultz. Anyways, okay. We are sitting right at the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. We are probably going to sign off of here because my throat is killing me because I need water. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Of course, if you guys do want to do a lot of these drafts, we're going to be doing them all night tonight. So if you're doing them as well, you'll probably get in the lobby with us. And of course, if you guys are new to Underdog, head on over there, check it out. This is the best place to do playoff best ball drafts by far. You do get the added element of strategy. We talked about the, trying to balance the trying to advance versus the getting the teams to the Super Bowl. Of course, you got the 2 bye week teams, Seattle and Denver, that you got to balance. And of course, you also need to balance the fact that it is 1 out of 6 that advance out of that first round pod. So you can't leave yourself too shorthanded if you do draft those Seahawks and Broncos. And again, if you guys do want to sign up, you can use the code FSE. You'll get a 50% deposit match up to $1,000. And you'll also get a $5 first play bonus, $75 in bonus entries. So yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace out. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.